And with Bobby and Justin miles away,
Pulpwood Mill's not taking any cut up after 10 o'clock.
the crew takes matters into their own hands.
I think it's a good idea, but we'll find out for sure when the boss man gets here.
Over the past 2 months, the crew of Goodson's All-Terrain has been on the buckle track, fighting bad weather,
I'm stuck here.
terrible roads,
I'm slipping and sliding everywhere.
and mill quotas
You know they're not taking no pulpwood tomorrow, don't you?
to get wood out of the swamp.
The last couple months we've had a decent run at Buckle, but now Corba wants us off this track before their option runs out at the end of next week.
All right, boys, let's get it done. Move it out.
Corbett needs us off this track, and they're going to send us over to the Lennon track.
Last week,
Right through here.
Bobby scouted the new track.
It's pure mud. I don't hit the bottom.
Because of the proximity to the ocean, the track is flooded by tides on a daily basis, leaving the ground saturated.
Damn. Oh, watch out, boy. Cottonmouth right there.
Bobby reluctantly took it.
This new track is going to be tough. It's one we've been trying to avoid, but Corbett needs for us to cut it. It's a wet stretch of swamp. The ground is very soft and unpredictable. This swamp can easily swallow up a machine if we're not careful. Our goal is to finish up the Buckle track and start hauling wood off the Lennon track by the end of next week.
The first crew member on the Lennon track is Simitrio, Bobby's main feller operator. The stumper was brought to this swamp last week to give him a head start laying down wood before the rest of the crew makes the move.
Today is my first day in Lennon's truck. We go try and find out and see if any wood that we can work with it.
Because the ground is so wet, the machine can lose its footing and sink, potentially trapping Simitrio in a life-threatening situation.
The biggest fear that I have in this truck is that every time we're moving, I always have to be by myself. Something go wrong, the only thing I have is a telephone. So I got to call 911, how I was explain to them where I am, you know. There's no address over in the woods.
While Simitrio makes his way into the new swamp, back on the Buckle tracks,
Well, start of a new week.
Yep.
the rest of the crew start their day.
I mean, dude, we've got to have at least a week. I mean, with the wood we got behind us, but I don't know. If the mill does only hold us down to 45 loads, I doubt we're going to get 55 loads of logs.
Yeah.
Although they've eased up on the quotas, these quotas can still keep us from finishing up this track and make our move next week come to a standstill. I mean, it's possible we might be eating this week, but it's possible you might be bringing your own food to eat this week. So,
When is Bobby and Justin leaving?
I believe Wednesday.
Typically, when Bobby and Justin leave town, the responsibility to supervise the job falls on Dave.
We have Bobby and Justin both leaving this week. They're leaving Wednesday. There's always that fear of them leaving if something happening, and I'm just praying that it doesn't this time.
Well, let's get to work.
Truck coming in, truck coming in.
While the deck crew gets their day started, Justin jumps into the shovel and heads deeper into the Buckle tract to survey the log road.
Well, I knew we had plenty of pulpwood to get our 45-load quota this week. The problem is the 55 loads of logs we need to get 100. So I'm going to head out there and just see what kind of wood we can expect to get out of these log roads.
In order to get across the swamp, log roads are created to give the skidder traction over the muddy terrain. When the crew prepares to leave a tract, they pull up these logs and drag them to the deck. On a tract as large as this, the log road can account for upwards of 30 to 40 loads.
Hey, Dave, there's a lot more wood out here than I thought.
How much you thinking?
Don't know. I just keep finding more piles.
Well, that's more loads to the mill. So that's good. Looks like Justin's finding some good logs out there on the road. You never know what they're going to pull up from the shovel road, but it looks like it's our ace in the hole this week. So what's this about heading out of town?
It's a tractor show.
Oh, you mean vacation?
So me and Dad, we're heading out of town to go to a forestry trade show. We're going to check out a new GPS system. You know, anytime we can stay up on new technology, it might help us be more efficient.
Well, you boys have fun working.
10-4.
Meanwhile, back on the Lennon tract, Simitrio cautiously cuts his way deeper into the swamp. In order to keep his 35-ton feller from sinking into the soft ground, Simitrio drives on a bed of roots, bushes, and felled trees. And to know which areas to avoid, he gauges the depth of the swamp with a tree before moving in any direction.
The tree goes about 14 and 15 foot down to go down that much. There's probably 50% water and 50% mud.
Knowing the difficulty this tract presents, Bobby heads into the Lennon tract to meet with Simitrio.
Simitrio, like it's getting deep over there.
Some places like this part over here.
It looks miserable is what it looks like.
Yes.
Have you tried to stick his tree in the ground yet?
Sticking one about over there and go about 14 or 15 foot down.
Before it started slowing down. The ground's as bad as we thought. I mean, there's a lot of bad holes out there, and it's just one of them tracks that you just hope you don't lose a lot of money on. Let's cut what we can cut with minimal trouble and get out of here, because there's no point in going back there where we're going to lose a tractor trying to get stuck. This whole swamp is not worth what one tractor would be worth. Well, what we're going to do is just stick with our game plan. We're going to try to get as much as we can. It's just going to be a tough track, and hopefully we can just make some money and not lose a whole lot.
It's Tuesday morning, and after delivering a solid 21 loads out to the mill, the crew hopes for another good day.
Yesterday, we actually wound up with 21. It's a good start off to the week. Wood's coming out pretty good. If we can keep this pace up, we might actually get 100 this week.
Just coming out, coming out.
While wood steadily makes its way out of the swamp, Justin repairs a cracked weld in one of the trailers.
I'm willing enough to crack it down a spot trailer. Any little cracks that DMV will look at and could find you for. So anytime we see one starting, we'll try to cover it up. It's just one more thing on the list to do before we get out of here. I don't want to, just want everything to run smoothly, so get all this little stuff out of the way.
Anxious about leaving town for the rest of the week, Bobby checks in to make sure everything is running okay.
What else we need to kind of look at before we leave?
Besides this, the only thing I really wanted to do was just check that sawbuck out with that loader.
All right.
Other than that, everything's running.
Hold on, Justin, let me get this. Hello? He's putting you out of service because of a tire leak. Okay, I'll run up there. All right, bye.
What's up?
Joy got stopped by DMV. I'm going to go out there and meet up with her. I'll be back. All right.
The North Carolina Highway Patrol frequently stops logging trucks to ensure all vehicles meet the minimum safety requirements.
DMV stops us all the time. They'll just walk up and, check the truck out and make sure everything's all right with it. And apparently she's got a slow leak in one of the tires, which, it needs to be fixed, but the tire's not flat, so why are you going to put that truck out of service? See, it's stuff like that North Carolina DMV officers do that makes it hard to make a living in North Carolina. This is the 1 week we did not need this to happen.
Coming up,
what's wrong, Joy?
Bobby pleads his case.
If we give her back to the woods to fix it,
It's got a cut in the tire. It's an out of service.
And later,
Guys, we can't haul any pulpwood today.
Bobby leaves Dave in charge.
Our biggest fear is you hate to worry him with a phone call.
With only a week and a half left to pull all the wood off the buckle tract, Bobby received a call from trucker Joy that she'd been put out of service by the Highway Patrol. He arrives to find Joy on Highway 11 with the state trooper still on scene.
What's wrong, Joy?
I've got a tire that's got a split in it and leaking air.
The Highway Patrol cites any truck or trailer with an air leak in its tires and immediately issues an out-of-service notice until it gets repaired.
I've argued before that this is the reason that we've got the tire system on it, but because he can feel it and hear it, it's in the book that he has to put me out of service.
Bobby's trucks all have a built-in air pressure regulation system that keeps all the tires at 100 psi, even with a puncture or leak. This keeps the trailers road safe until they can get repaired.
This might look like a simple flat tire, but if the officer decides to put the truck out of service, it's going to cost us at least $500 to get a road service crew to go out there and change the tire. Right now we need every trailer pulling wood, and this is not the time we need this.
This system that you have is different than what we're used to. We're used to if it's got a cut in the tire, it's an out of service.
Right, I got you. We're about 5 miles from here.
Okay.
Can we give her back to the woods to fix it?
Absolutely. As a courtesy, we do, if it's a very short period of time, we can
get
do
it.
a police escort just to
Does that mean $300?
No.
Until not on the phone.
No, you'll be out of service. You'll be placed out of service once I get you there. I'm going to escort you there just as a courtesy.
How much money does North Carolina want?
I had a turn signal out on the trailer. And the tire. The turn signal's $50. The tire's $30.
Okay, I can pay that. Okay, that's not as much as I thought it was going to be. The ticket only cost $80. We didn't have to call a road service crew out here to fix it. So all in all, we got off pretty easy. Well, sir, thank you. Right. I'm going to go get some parts. We'll see you. Tighten up, Joe, and keep your tires checked now. I've seen the wood.
By late in the day, Bobby returns to the swamp.
You got 2 or 3 loads of logs over there, ain't you?
And checks in with Dave about their progress cleaning out the buckle tract.
I mean, didn't know we had 21. Just hoping this is going to be the 100 load week, but and we're on course to get it. I mean, if we can get 100 loads, we'll be in great shape to move off the buckle tract next week. Well, me and Justin are going to have to leave tomorrow, but from what I see out there, I think y'all be all right here.
But yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe how much wood was back there.
A lot of scrapping to do. A lot of scrapping. But let's get out of here.
Well, Bobby and Justin are going to be gone for the rest of the week. Maybe everything can keep running.
Yeah, hope everything goes all right.
With Bobby and Justin gone, Dave is left in charge of the crew.
Our biggest fear is you hate for them to go out of town and then have to worry them with a phone call saying something's wrong. Guys, you know, we can't haul any pulpwood today. Whatever pulpwood you find, try and leave it where it sits and pull some logs.
No problem, 10-4.
The first order of business for Dave is handling the new mill restrictions.
I got a call from the mill this morning. They were going to stop taking wood until Thursday morning at 7. So we're going to pick through the logs again, something we were used to the first 2 weeks of the shutdown. Hopefully we can get enough to send out 100 loads this week.
All right, you go, Hello. Truck coming out.
But just as the crew starts their day, Abraham's truck breaks down.
I don't know, maybe the problem is the clutch. I don't know fix it, but Justin not here and Justin not fix it. This is a little problem. Is the clutch going?
Yeah. And it's gone. We're going to get it back to get a trailer on hook.
Fellow truckers Wayne and Joy stop by to help Abraham out.
Hey man, how did thing come up? You're a truck down.
Normally when you see a truck down, you're supposed to stop and give somebody a hand. Just ask them if it's okay and anything, you know. That's a trucker's rule. Do it again. Justin, I believe. After looking in the hood, we couldn't figure out what was wrong, so Joe and Abraham unhooked the trailer, and I got in. I just put it in gear and bumped the starter and let it pull itself out. You got to work as a team to keep going. Everybody helps, you know, usually help sometimes.
Try the Oscar mobile.
You can do
it.
It's a lot of twists inside.
After Oscar's out today, it just makes sense to put Abraham in his truck so he can spot trailers the rest of the day. Hopefully we still go and get that goal. We're looking for 100 loads.
Thank you, guys.
With Abraham up and running, the deck starts sending loads of logs out to the mill.
All right, take it to court. Truck coming out.
Anyone heard from Gary yet?
Yeah, I think he's back at the shop.
75 miles away at the Goodson shop.
Hey,
So you come pick her up, huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
I had to put that Kenworth in the shop a little while.
Oh, yeah? I'll fall back on the old Mac.
I'm going to have to drive her today or two, whether I want to or not. This is definitely not the highlight of my day. My truck broke down on the way over here, so I'm at the shop picking up the old Mac Joy used to drive. It's got such a small cab, stretch your legs all the way out, so it's going to be something different for a day or two, but I've drove worse. The first thing I'm going to do is get some duct tape and tape that pink bulldog up on the hood of it. That's going to be my first priority. I can't be driving a truck with a pink bulldog on it. No more pink coat. That's feminine. I'm not feminine at all. I can't have another pink around me.
All right, Joy, you're number 18.
10-4, truck coming out.
It's late afternoon, and the crew's been having a good day, sending loads of logs out to the mill.
Come in, Dave. Yeah, go ahead.
I got more logs for you.
Great. 10-4. We had a good run going today. Daryl and the guys were able to find some logs, and we were able to feed the mill all day.
Go coming in. Go coming in.
Also, with Abraham running the spot trailer and all the pulpwood we're sitting on, we should have plenty to hit the mills running in the morning.
With the day winding down,
Demetrio.
Dave checks in with Demetrio, who continues to cut over on the Lennon tract.
How's it going over there?
This muddy over here. It'll take a long time to move around.
I think I'll be over here till next week.
Well, I was just calling to check on you.
We're about to wrap this day up over here. Hopefully the pulpwood mill will be straight tomorrow and we can
Reach for that 100.
I hope so.
It is a mess over here because this is just forward. Call me if you need anything. I'm good.
All right, bud. Be careful.
Careful.
Coming up, Bobby and his brother go head-to-head. And later,
It's $1,500.
the crew can't catch a break.
$1,500.
Yesterday, with Bobby and Justin gone, Dave and crew managed a second successful day hauling wood, pulling 19 loads out of the swamp and leaving them with only 20 loads to reach 100 for the week. But even with the good effort, the crew is still anxious about reaching their goal.
My dinner that I did not eat last night, I didn't lay down till midnight.
That's kind of rough.
Worried about getting this 100 loads today. You always want to give the bosses good news when they leave you in charge. We had a good day yesterday, and all we need now is 20 to get 100.
All right, brother.
That's one of 20.
Careful.
If we can get 100 loads by Friday, that'll put us in great shape to move to that Lennon track. All right, Joey, you're number 2. 18 more to go. Don't back that trailer in them butts.
While the crew gets their day started, 1,000 miles away in Arkansas,
We are in Arkansas. We're at a logging demo, and basically what that is all the logging manufacturing people will bring their latest and greatest out to the woods, and it's actually a live demo. Brett, how you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Here, everybody comes to you and really get an idea of what the tractors are actually capable of doing.
Y'all the GPS guys?
We are. Ted guys.
Bobby Goodson? Dallas guys. Dallas, nice to meet you.
We actually come here to look at the Genesis GPS system. This GPS unit adapted to put on skidders.
Here's what Demetrio would see in the cab. He would see where he's at relative to the environment he's trying to work in.
I could see a lot of potential there because in the type of terrain that we work in with Demetrio, you know, we only got one shot to get the wood out. Demetrio could be very comfortable looking at that monitor, knowing where the line is, where he's got to cut, where the boundaries are, and I'm really interested in putting it in practice to see how really it will help us.
Show us how to work it, man.
All right, Dallas.
They've got a unit already set up on the fella bunch here, and my brother Mike, he's gonna go out and cut some trees.
You can see those dots showing down there? That's where Mike's cutting trees.
Every time he hits the gathering arms to hug the tree, it lays down a green dot. And then, whenever he hits the master dump button to lay down the tree, it puts a yellow diamond down there.
And then as the skidder goes and collects them, he puts down another color that lets him show, I picked up that drag.
Every tree that Mike cuts, we can see where that tree was cut from, and then we could actually see where the piles are being laid. That's something that I've never dreamed of. Now with fuel $4 a gallon, the last thing you need is a man riding around on a tractor trying to find wood. I really think we're going to get one because I feel like it's going to something that'll benefit our job, and anything that we can do to benefit our job and make our job easier and more efficient, we have to do it.
So y'all are going to enter the loader competition, right?
What loader competition?
Well, it's a competition to see who's the best loader operator, and I'm just thinking brothers and fathers and sons here, this would make for pretty interesting.
It might make for a comedy show.
Or a fight, one of the two.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, we appreciate it very much.
Dallas,
enjoyed it. Y'all have a good afternoon. Enjoy the up.
All right.
back in the swamp.
All right, Gary, we're good to go.
10-4. Track coming out.
The crew has been working hard to get all the remaining wood out of the buckle tract.
All right, guys, let's take lunch.
10-4.
We've been keeping the ball rolling pretty well. Today, we needed 20 to start the day with. We're only loading the 9th load for today, and I'm hoping things are going to pick up after lunch.
Where we got to go? I guess up here.
Welcome to the Prentice Loader Championship.
Just need you to complete this form.
Every time they have one of these tractor shows, they got the Prentice Loader Challenge. It's just a thing where you try to move the wood from checkerboard to checkerboard in the shortest amount of time.
As long as I beat him, it's all good. I had to redeem myself a little bit from Bobby supposedly whipping me in bowling one time, and caught a lot of flack off that, so I got a chance to get him back.
First up, it's you, Bobby. All right, Bobby, on your mark, get set, go!
You know, I'm kind of nervous getting on this loader because the controls are actually backwards from the one we have back at the swamp.
Come on, baby, you can do it! Woo!
First log, pretty good by Bobby. Didn't tip it over or anything.
I got the first few over without too much hassle.
He's 2 for 2 in less than 30 seconds.
And then they started getting away from me.
That wasn't part of the plan. Oh, nice. There it is, a great run by Bobby Goodson.
You know, it didn't go horribly wrong, even with those mistakes. I ended up with 449, but I still got to wait and see if it's enough to beat Mike.
Mike Goodson firing it up. Mike also from Jacksonville, North Carolina. Mike's got a little smoother approach to it.
Good job. Slow down. White and square, Mike. White square. You know, Mike was like a machine out there.
For the first board, just a little over a minute.
The controls were set up just like he's used to, and he just flew right through that thing.
Get a chance to meet Bobby. Good chance. Puts it down. Our new leader is Mike Goodson.
Well, Mike beat me with 4 minutes, 11 seconds. It was good. He got his revenge, so it's all even now.
It was a really close one between Goodsons, but the winner, Mike Goodson.
The main thing is spending time with our family. You know, just, it's been a long time since me and Mike and Justin's been together at a tractor show with our wives, so it's just special to be out here with our families. Let's go get something to eat. Let's do it, man. Let's go, y'all. I'm going to do what I do best.
Back on the deck,
All right, you're good. Here, boo. 99 coming out.
the crew hits their 100th load.
All right, Joy. It's all yours. All right.
And for the first time, Joy gets the 100th load.
You feel any different, Joy?
I'm so happy. I have never been the hardest load before. I've been number 99 and I've been 101, but I've never been 100. Load 100, everybody gets excited, especially when it's your first time. And it was my first time in 3 years that I've been here. So I'm very excited, very, very excited to be that 100th load. Number 100 coming out. Woohoo!
Dork.
Whatever. Let me have my thrill.
Global Positioning System, or GPS, was first created for the navigation of U.S. Navy vessels. In 1996, the technology was declassified, and today, it is used in a wide array of applications, ranging from tracking wildlife to locating cell phones. After a few days away on business, Bobby and Justin arrive back at the swamp and check in with the crew.
Metro, you need some fuel? Yeah. How you doing up there?
Do good, how am I feeling?
A lot happened while we were gone last week. The guys got 100 loads, no major breakdowns, so it's like it was a really good week. But Corbett needs us off the track by the end of the week, so we need to get a head start on the move. What you think we need to do, Justin? Probably need to get the shovel over there and the pull tractor to get some wood piled out, don't we?
Let's keep moving, Victor and Antonio.
The more work we have up there, the better off we'll be, and we got a shovel here. Now since Metro has a lot of wood down at the new track, we need to start getting some more equipment moved over there so we can start gathering and piling some wood up. Even though we got a lot of wood still left here at the buckle, we got to get cleaned off. We still got to hustle over here because we absolutely got to be out of here by Friday.
All right, Wayne, that's load number 4 already.
Dave and William continue the task of cleaning up the remaining wood off the buckle tract.
This is a long track here we on. Got a lot of shovel road here to pick up.
Damn, it seems like this track is never going to end.
The last wood to be hauled from this tract are the trees Symetrio laid down to create the shovel road, the system of roads used by the Clambunk and Skidder to bring wood out of the swamp. On the 250-acre buckle tract, the shovel roads are long and can take several days to pull up and bring back to the deck.
All right, Wayne, hurry back. Looks like there's plenty more wood where that came from.
Still coming out.
So the crew must move at a steady pace if they want to haul all the wood out by Friday.
Hurry on back now. Here the boom. Lowboy coming in.
Bo arrives on the deck with the lowboy trailer, ready to start moving equipment to the Lennon tract. Justin carefully maneuvers the 37-ton shovel onto the trailer.
We're moving the shovel up there to the new block, and Victor's going to hitch a ride with Bobo and go ahead and start stacking the wood that Symetrio's cut. We've got a lot of wood left here at this track to load this week, so we'll have 2 tracks running at the same time.
Truck coming out.
With the shovel loaded, Bo begins the hour-and-a-half drive to the Lennon tract. So far, the move is off to a good start, and soon, loads of tree-length pulpwood should be ready to haul off of the Lennon tract. Back on Buckle, the crew winds down a long day.
Well, we did turn out 19 today, so, I mean, we have at least 20, 30 more loads here.
They went back over and started pulling logs and logs and logs. I said, dang, you let me looking at 3 or 4 days, you don't know.
On one hand, it's great. They keep finding more and more wood. We might get a bonus. On the other hand, we got to finish this track up in 4 days, and that's going to pretty much make that impossible if they keep finding wood. Let's head to the house.
All right, man.
It's Tuesday, and if the crew maintains their current pace, they'll stay on track for a move off of the Buckle tract by the end of the week.
What's up, bud? See if we can't get this halfway wrapped up this afternoon.
But Justin brings some news to the swamp that may force them to revise their game plan.
Yeah, I don't know. Dad might not be here tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know what's going on yet. Dad got a call last night from a vendor about a last-minute business deal that had to be finalized. It isn't good timing, but it sounds like it's the only time it can happen.
If both of you have to go, what's that mean on the move? Because you and him are the only ones that are licensed to escort.
Well, we'll have to move the bigger equipment today.
The first piece of equipment to leave the swamp today is the Bogey Skidder. This oversized tractor is used to haul Symetrio's freshly cut timber to the deck. With a busy day ahead, everyone lends a hand securing this wide load.
Finally got Antonio's tractor loaded up. Probably got about 8 or 9 chains on it, so hopefully that'll pass DMV. And his tractor's a little bit wider than the other tractors, so we got to double escort it, which is it's a pain because me and Justin both have to get front back, and we're the only ones on the job that's been certified to escort. And we check our trucks over continuously. We think everything's right, but you never know. I mean, they can find anything and put you out of service, but hopefully we got everything in order and we won't have that trouble.
While the crew begins their 62-mile journey to the Lennon tract.
I'm coming out.
Back on Buckle, loads continue to leave the deck.
Hey, Dave, we got a lot of pulpwood back here to pull.
Durley continues to pull up the wood from the shovel roads and brings a steady flow of pulpwood back to the deck.
William, you got a copy?
Go ahead.
But Dave, just off the phone with the mill, relays some unwelcome news to the crew.
I just got a call from the pulpwood mill. They're not taking any more wood until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
We've got a lot of pulpwood still left out here.
10-4. It always happens like this. We have a handful of loads left. Most of it's pulpwood. Pulpwood mills broke down on us. I don't see us finishing this by Friday.
Meanwhile, out on the highway to the Lennon tract.
Y'all for the same company, right?
Bobby and Justin's worst fears are realized.
Size. As an escort vehicle, I'm going to measure the back. He was measuring the signs on the back of the lowboy that says wide load, and we probably had those signs 3 or 4 years on there. And matter of fact, we've been stopped before in the past, and this has never been an issue.
Being pulled over for an escort violation can be a serious issue. The truck and the equipment on it can be put out of service and forced to sit on the side of the road until the violations are corrected. A dilemma that often results in significant lost time and heavy fines.
We cannot get stopped down right now. If this load board gets put out of service, it's going to force us to stop this move. This is the only truck we have that can transport equipment. Man, it could cost us thousands of dollars while they sort this out.
Coming up, as Bobby's inspection woes continue.
Pulpwood mill's not taking any cut up after 10 o'clock.
Mill restrictions destroy their plans.
We're not going to haul much wood today. That's not good for helping us move. That's not good for anything.
After getting a jump on the move over to the new Lennon tract, the Goodson convoy has been stopped by a state trooper who has just finished his inspection.
Violations for not having a banner to the right dimensions is going to be 100. That violation of an escort requirement is $1,500.
$1,500 because my signs are a couple inches too short. You know, $1,600 for these violations, it's crazy. And I saw the trooper go back to his car, and the only thing I could think of, he's going to come back with more fines. And we just don't need that right now.
Hey, just so you know that it's even going to be a better situation, even though you meet the requirements of the permit for having an escort license. The only thing you're going to need is a bar light on the top of your truck. Okay? And then your banner requirements have to meet the banner requirements. Okay? So instead of hitting you with a $1,500, I'm going to put it as an individual violation for the bar light, and also put it as an individual violation for him for the banners, and put them together. So instead of having $1,500 and $100, it's going to be $100 total.
Can I hug you?
Well, we appreciate it.
All right. Now, apparently he talked to somebody, and I guess if it's the company truck escorting its own equipment, you don't have to have an escort vehicle. So he didn't fine us with the $1,500 for the truck, but he wrote us a $100 ticket for Justin's signs being too little and Justin not having a light bar on top of his truck.
After a 45-minute delay, Bo is finally back on the road to the new Lennon tract.
Coming in. One skidder coming up.
And completes the move of the bogey skidder, bringing the Goodson crew one step closer to getting this track up and running. With the day winding down.
Hello.
What you doing?
Oh, got the truck cranked up with the AC kicking.
Bobby checks in with Dave one last time before heading out of town in the morning.
How many loads y'all end up with?
18.
Did Dudley and them say how many more loads they had?
How much wood's left out there?
Another day and a piece, I'll put it that way.
Did you hear that, Bobby?
Yeah, well, that's good then.
I guess tomorrow. Just keep hauling all the wood you can.
But more importantly, until I get back Friday afternoon,
keep the loaders on buckle until you get that wood hauled out of there.
All right. Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, Bob. Morning.
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm talking to Bobby last night. We're not going to move anything else until we get this wood up. Because if they got all day, then we both need to be here. It all looks good today. If nothing goes wrong, we should get a lot of loads out of here and be off this buckle track by the end of the week.
With the mills wide open, William and Dave begin the day by cutting up and organizing the wood on the deck. In order to finish this move as scheduled, the crew will need all trucks running today. However,
William, you got a copy? Go ahead.
Bo just called and
Said he moved his doctor's appointment up today. So it looks like we're going to be
one truck down.
Well, that's 45 loads that won't leave this date today, for sure.
10-4. Bo's last-minute doctor's appointment hurt us a bit. I'm going to need every truck up and running just to stay on track. The other trucks are going to have to push harder today.
On the other side of the deck, Gary, still driving Joy's old truck, gets ready to pull in for another load. But almost immediately, he notices a problem.
Hi, Gary, what's up?
I think I'm overheating. It's running about 220, and I know that's not good, and it's not shifting very good either. I'm going to take it easy with it and try to get it to the shop. But I'm going to need a ride home.
All right, I'll let David know.
I was doing the best I could do with it. It don't have any power at all in high gear. Something's not right about it. You can't run it as high water temperature as you did. It'll cook that motor.
How about it, David?
Good, Joy.
The mic's not running right. He said he can't even get it in high gear. So we're going to try to get him home.
10-4. It's the first day Bobby's gone, and we got 13 loads. Not a good day. I'm really getting worried about finishing this track by Friday. All William and I can keep doing for the rest of the day is cutting up wood and getting the spot trailers loaded for tomorrow.
It's Thursday morning. The crew has 2 more days to clear the buckle tract of felled timber.
Morning, guys.
What's going on, man?
But once again, news from the mill creates more concern over the looming deadline.
Got a call on the way here to Pulpwood Mill's not taking any cut up after 10 o'clock.
Dave and William typically cut the wood in half, which allows them to load more wood onto each truck. But now, the mills are only taking uncut, full-length trees, and there isn't enough on the deck to keep them going all day.
They don't go help with us trying to move it.
Let's see, now, whatever's left here, I don't know if I want to cut it up or leave it damn tree length, or... We spent most of yesterday cutting up wood. Now we get blindsided with this tree length call. We're not going to haul much wood today. That's not good for helping us move. That's not good for anything.
You know that not the big car and the Linux truck, all is tree length. See, we move the loader today, we can start sending wood to the mill.
I see where Summitrio's coming from. It's not going to help with cleaning the deck, but we will be able to haul some wood and make some money for the company.
So what I'm thinking is maybe we can move William's loader now, and maybe we can move your loader in the morning. Because if we don't do that, we don't be able to haul wood at all today. So I think we'd be making mistakes if we don't move the loaders.
It's not what Bobby wanted, but at least we're getting wood to the mill and not sinking him in a hole.
All right, see you then. All right, I see you guys.
The move of Williams' loader will start the setup of the deck at Lennon, a full day and a half early. Dave will stay behind at Buckle and load as much wood as he can.
Given the circumstances, I think it's a good idea, but we'll find out for sure tomorrow when the boss man gets here to see what he thinks.
Coming up,
Ready, Dave?
the crew continues their move and anxiously awaits Bobby's return.
When I saw Bobby walking up, I gotta be honest, I was pretty worried. All right, Wayne, that's number 8 so far. You're the last load.
Thursday afternoon, the pulp mill has limited the crew to hauling tree length only, and with a limited supply of it at Buckle, the crew has moved William over to the Lennon tract to set up and start hauling the freshly cut tree-length pulpwood from there as well.
What do you say, Monkey? How many is that today?
He's number 3.
That ain't bad.
Well, from talking today, we've got 11 loads out between the 2 loaders. It's not great, but it's not bad considering the mill quota. But our strategy of moving early may pay off.
It's Friday, the last day to get all of the felled wood off of Buckle.
Me and Dad went out of town for a few days. We had to take care of some stuff. Everything went well there. And well, when I got back, I noticed the loader was gone, so I guess they went ahead and moved that. I'll have to talk to Dave about that. I guess you got Williams' loader out of here.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd have more stuff done, but I mean, with the mill messing us up,
that's what Dad was worried about. You know, thinking about the given circumstances, I think the guys made a good decision about moving. You know, if we don't haul, we don't make no money. Yeah, if we get you over there set up, y'all can just stack wood and I can take the old shovel or whatever and just load it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking there's probably, I'd say 6 loads.
As long as we get you moved, that's the main thing.
Yeah, everything else.
Yeah, y'all can be stacking, I'll clean up and load trucks. They might as well get Dave moved over there and finish what they started. I can handle loading all the wood here at Buckle with the old shovel. Yeah, hopefully I can get it all done in one day. All right.
All right, man. Well, I'm glad Justin thought it was a good idea to move. I just hope Bobby thinks that too.
Ready, Dave?
With Justin staying behind, operating the backup loader to complete the cleanup of Buckle, Dave loads his loader onto the lowboy. An hour and a half later, Bo and Dave arrive at Lennon with the second loader.
Got my loader moved over here, which is pretty much the last piece of logging equipment to be moved over here. But we did it. We're going to work with this wood. And the wood looks just as crappy as everyone said it did. But, you know, we're going to do what we can do, and hopefully we can get some wood hauled and maybe make our boss man happy.
Back at the buckle tract, Justin loads up the last few loads of wood.
Coming out.
Finishing loading up the wood they had left. I've got 7 so far. And I think I got about maybe 2 more loads. Load gum logs, and I'm going to see if I can scrap together another load of pulpwood.
By mid-afternoon, Bobby makes his way into the swamp to check in on what happened while he was away.
When I saw Bobby walking up, I got to be honest, I was pretty worried about what he thought of us moving early. How'd it go? Yeah, man, with the mill, all they were taking was tree length. So we were scrapping all that mess up, trying to get all the tree length we could out of it.
I think they fly around to see what we're doing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They got cut up. Okay, we're buying tree length. I was really surprised to see Dave and William over here at the Lennon track, but it seemed like it was a good thing because they ended up with 78 loads of wood, and that was enough for the company to break even and the men to get their $78 bonus. You know, obviously they talked between themselves, they figured out what they need to do, and they took the initiative and done it, and that comes back to having a good crew. The guys can think without me and Justin being here all the time, and I got to take my hat off to them because they did a good job. We got the stuff up here, and they're stacking wood, and that's the main thing we need to get done. Look, appreciate you getting everything moved up here and set up. I guess Justin will finish.
It's starting to rub me the wrong way.
After a rift forms in the ranks over high-paying loads,
There ain't no you and I. If you're going to be fair, be fair.
more bad news arrives from Corbett.
We're supposed to cut that side too. Frost keeps delivering moves like this, everybody's going to scatter when they see him come up.
In the past few days, Bobby's crew hustled to haul the remaining cut wood from the buckle tract.
Damn, it seems like this track is never going to end.
Before Corbett Timber's option ran out on the site.
Number 100 coming out. Woohoo!
With most of their equipment now moved onto their next job, they must face a new challenge. The soggy Lennon tract.
Looks like it's getting deep over there.
With mud holes deep enough to swallow a tractor.
This track right here is going to test the patience of every single member of this crew. Worse than that, on a track like this, if things don't go right, it could easily put the company out of business.
Today, the crew starts its first full week on the new tract, with 2 notable exceptions.
Guess we're not going to see Bobby and Justin around here today.
Nah, we probably won't see them out here until tomorrow. They're over there cleaning the buckle track up. How's it looking out there, Durley?
Dave, it ain't so bad on deck, but it's real bad down with Mitro's there.
Simitrio, a 20-year veteran of the swamps, he's on the front line of this difficult tract.
And this truck of wood they cut over here, you know, it is a bunch of bushes. There's no air in there, nothing. And the heat and the water, they're mixing together and they make the heat like you can breathe, you know.
Situated only 10 miles inland from the North Carolina coast, the relatively small 150-acre Lennon tract is subjected to daily tidal surges that keep the swamp adjacent to the river dangerously wet.
It's very tricky because you're looking at the top and you have all this green grass on the top. You look at it and looking bad, you know, because there's no water. There's no water on the top, you know.
And the bottom of the ground is just pure mud, you know. It's like a jello. So you got to be very careful. I got to test the ground. So you just make it a wrong move, you can lose the tractor. Once you get it stuck, you have to stop the whole job.
Corbett timber buyer Ross Lewis is all too aware of the difficulties of this tract and has turned to Bobby as a last resort.
I bid on this track about a year ago. Several different people tried to see if they could cut it, and they could not. The last guy, he went out of business trying to cut the track. So Bobby's our last hope to get this track cut. That's why we had to move him so far. This is a real tough track. I think he can still get his 20 loads a day, but it's going to take a lot of work.
To make 20 loads a day, the Goodson crew needs to keep wood moving as quickly as possible from the swamp to the mill.
Where are all the trucks today? They taking an unscheduled holiday?
Don't worry, guys. I'm turning in right now.
But Gary, who's driving the backup truck today while his is in the shop, he's only the second trucker to arrive so far.
It's a Monday. We're getting ready to load our second truck. It's 5 after 9. Not a good way to start the week off. All I can say is I'm glad Bobby and Justin are here. They damn sure wouldn't be happy with this empty deck.
I'm sure the rest will be rolling in soon. I knew we were going to have trouble with this long drive.
Mud and water aren't the only problems facing the crew here. The Lennon tract is also one of the more distant tracks that Bobby's ever cut, which translates into as much as a 2-hour commute for many on the crew. It's almost 10 a.m. by the time Bo makes it to the deck.
Truck coming in, truck coming in.
Hey, Bobo, where the hell you been? It's been a little lonely out here this morning.
Sorry, I guess I underestimated the drive in. I'll get on top of it tomorrow.
All of us are going to be frustrated at this site because it's so far away from home, but Bobby expects us to be here at 7:30. I at least expect these trucks to be here at 7:30. I think it's only fair if they get here on time and they can get the day started with us.
The long commute is not the only bitter pill the truckers have to swallow on this tract. Once they get here, they face a day of excessively long hauls. Lennon is 39 miles away from the pulp mill, one of Bobby's main points of delivery, which drastically reduces the number of hauls truckers can make in a single day.
It takes you 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, just to get from here to there. The one thing that most people don't realize is when it comes to us truck drivers, the only way we get paid is when we get it on and get it off.
This is not going to be a money-making track at all. I think you can work your butt off, and you might get 4 loads in a day. You might.
All right, Gary, you're done. Enjoy your drive.
Yeah, this is my first day over here, and I already want to get away from this track. Already.
62 miles away at the Buckle tract.
What I need to do? Help you here?
The mood is noticeably lighter.
We got 22 more mats to pick up. Yeah. You go put half of them on the flatbed, and then put the rest on Monkey's trailer.
Yeah.
Although the logging is finished here, there's still work to be done.
Mainly what we're doing now, we're doing the last few little loose ends we got over here, which is just housekeeping. Clean the roads out, pick our trash up, get all equipment out, just little stuff like that.
I guess this is kind of the last days of peace before we go to the Lennon track, and I'm sure everybody's going to be complaining over there.
Put that right on my tire track, and I'll get another board and put on this tire track, and then I'll just gun it.
Okay. We're a little worried about getting the last of this stuff off this deck. We've been crossing this one little spot of the road with some mats, and they're just falling apart.
Who's this bridge maker that did this?
Well, it was good enough for pickups till I drove the tractor across it.
Yeah. We started looking around and found some boards to build the center of it up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Hold on! Woo! Safety first, that's our motto.
With me and Justin over here, the crew's short-handed, and I've been looking around trying to hire some utility guy that could jump in any position we have out here. And I've been looking at one in particular, and he's got a pretty good logging pedigree.
Mr. Bobby, I'm Justin Woodcock. I'm William's son.
How you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. Dad called me this morning and told me you might need somebody else to run a tractor,
Can you drive a tractor?
Absolutely. I can run anything out here but a shovel. I never run a shovel.
Are you the youngest son or the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
How old are you?
21.
Big boy. He seemed like a good kid, so I let him do some pickup work around here for a few days. Justin, I don't want no crap. You pull till dark, we don't knock off at 3 o'clock like pine loggers. The boy can handle the tractor pretty good, so I decided to bring him on full-time starting this week. We have a lot to do over at the new deck, so I'm pretty sure the boys are going to keep him busy.
Over at Lennon, Justin Woodcock has arrived for work, but his tractor is still at Buckle.
Williamson started. Well, he's going to help drive the tractor. Well, I guess we'll get it all figured out.
Maybe they'll figure out something. When Bobby called me and told me I could work full-time, he told me I could run a skidder for him. I wasn't aware that we were in the process of moving when I started. I'm not sure what the holdup is bringing the other skidder over here.
Everything going all right?
Yeah, pretty slow. I'm waiting for that tractor to get here.
He's a good hustler. He's young. He's willing to learn. I think it's really going to work out great.
But not everyone's excited to have an extra person on deck.
To be honest, I don't know why we need another body around here. I mean, we're on a short pull. We don't need a third tractor, but that's not my job to make that decision. Abraham's going to be out for the next couple weeks, so at least we can put him on trimming up trucks. It's not a fun job. It's dirty, noisy, hot. We'll see how well he lasts.
Time he gets done working about 2 weeks doing that, he'll be ready to get back on the tractor.
As the hours roll by, the Lennon crew finally hits its stride.
All right, Wayne, you're good. All right.
Maybe it'll pass.
But their mood is little changed by the end of their shift.
Truck coming out. They can see me back here tonight. I got this at the mill. I'm going home. I hope somebody's making money on this track, because it's sure not going to be me.
I mean, you got a lot of 10.
Close, 12. We had a couple that didn't get but one load off the deck. 12 loads is what we got today. Just didn't help out. Trucks not showing up. 12 loads just ain't gonna cut it. I was hoping we'd at least get close to 75 in a week, and it doesn't look like that's 50. This is gonna be an accomplishment out here. Driving 2 hours to get 12 loads is pretty bad.
Loads, yeah.
I'm hoping things change and change quick, because the faster we get this wood hauled, the faster we get out of here.
Coming up.
Wow.
Bobby witnesses a tornado's aftermath.
7 people in my family were in the bathtub when the roof came off.
And later, news from Corbett Timber
We got another 40 acres.
unhinges Bobby and his crew.
If Ross keeps delivering news like this, everybody's going to scatter when they see him come up.
As Demetrio continues to cut the waterlogged 150-acre Lennon tract, the complaints from the crew haven't eased up.
Truck coming out. Guess I'm racking up on those frequent driver miles. Maybe somebody let me cash it in and give me a nice free trip somewhere.
Women, I think the sun's getting to your head.
This is basically the first day I've been over here. The wood doesn't look great. It's just too thick pulpwood. Nobody's happy over here, and the truckers, they seem to have it the worst.
I'll be back in a couple hours. At least I'll have that money load waiting on me when I get back.
At least we get one long haul to the Cypress Mill. It's about 85 miles from here. Some of the drivers call it the money load because it's long enough where they get the bonus miles.
Any haul to a mill 40 miles away or closer pays a flat rate of $35. But if the truckers must go beyond that, they're paid almost $3 extra per mile.
That's what we like, is we actually make a little bit more money at it, as long as you don't get too far out.
The Cypress money loads going out this week promise $150 to the lucky driver. And the truckers are keeping close tabs on who's getting those loads to make certain they each get a chance to cash in.
That Cypress they putting on there.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll work good.
Yeah, I don't think that's yours, dude.
About dinner, whose trailer you got?
Munkersville.
What you doing loading his trailer before you do mine?
Yeah.
He just dropped in here a few minutes ago. I see how it is. Joe Monkey, he was the last one to drop his trailer in here this morning and the first one to get it loaded. And a load of Cypress pulpwood on there. Something ain't right. Something going on about that trailer, you reckon?
Something got to be, man.
Going on.
I dropped my trailer first this morning. And that trailer yonder brake shoes ain't even got code on it, and it got hooked up.
I wonder where there's some money changing hands or bribing going on. I'm gonna have to find out. We got to do a little investigating. But it won't be the first time.
I know you're right.
Well, I ain't above a bribe myself if it comes out good in my favor.
Lee, how much is Joe paying you to load his trailer first every morning? Because me and Gary come up with enough money between us to beat him out.
I can tell you that. I like you that.
Well, you want to get you a little hustle going?
Yeah. You go up on the fire, it might be a little
I will. Well, Oscar didn't deny it when I asked him.
No, he didn't.
He didn't deny it.
Might check in Oscar's bank account. Oscar's a real great guy and all. They need to be careful because truckers around here get real sensitive when they feel like somebody's getting special treatment.
Evidently there's damage back that way.
See any tops broke out of trees or anything yet? There's a bunch of people out there with their hands trying to pick up tree limbs and stuff like that, and we have got the ability of having equipment and loaders and track machines that we can go out there and really do, 10 times as much work as a group of men could do with their hands. And we're going to take a look at it and see if we can help the families out that's been hurt. Wow. I don't know what I expected to see, but I really wasn't prepared for what I seen. I was just thinking go through there and see a few trees blow down, but the whole place is devastated. Seeing the people, seeing the expressions on their faces and how hard everybody was working, it really breaks your heart.
Authorities believe a single tornado struck portions of Onslow County around 8 p.m. 3 nights ago, injuring at least 48 people. 60 homes are believed to be completely destroyed, with damage estimates reaching $9 million.
Mike and I split up, and I was walking around the area just talking to people that were there. I can't imagine what it sounded like in that house with these trees snapping off.
They said it sounded like a train was coming through this thing.
Because I know in the woods, I know what trees sound like breaking, and to hear it, unbelievable.
7 people in my family were in the bathtub when the roof came off. And, they looked up to see the twister. And thank the Lord, all of them survived. So.
How many, is this the only state crew here?
Just trying to keep myself busy doing something.
Even the people that had lost their houses, they didn't know what to ask for. The Red Cross and the Salvation Army was already there, and me and Mike thought that probably the best thing we could do is just get out of the way right now. I mean, it's David, it just went through and just tore down house after house after house, and then there were houses right beside not even touched. They're cutting these big old 25-inch pine trees up with 2-foot blocks, toting them out to the road.
My God, y'all helping them out?
Well, we're just trying to figure out what we can do.
I did get a message from a lady that wants to know they're doing a benefit for everybody, so I might go in and help them do whatever they need, or maybe we all can if it's on a Saturday or something.
That'd be good.
All right, Bob.
All right, Dave.
Bye, man.
And I'm really disappointed that there wasn't anything I could do today. That was quite an eye-opener, wasn't it? Yeah. Sounds like Dave's got a lead on how we can help. There's a benefit being organized, and maybe I could jump in there and do my part to help these people out. You think we'll have any trucks coming back?
Hate to tell you, I think that's it for today.
Look at that. I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. As I was driving to the deck, I noticed that most of the log trailers was loaded up, ready to go to the mills. And Dave said that none of the trucks was coming back. No, it's only 4:30. There's plenty of time left in the day. The pulp mill alone is expecting 55 loads of pulpwood a week from us. 20 loads is the goal I set for the job, and this job should hit 20 loads. Yeah, the drop of a hat. How many loads of pulpwood do you think we'll get in?
I can check it out, but I mean...
Just make sure we get our 55 loads.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. If we can get all the truck drivers on the same page.
It really hurts us. I mean, trying to get the loads in, and the truck's not showing up. I mean, the bottom line is, the only way this job makes money is we haul wood. And if they're not going to haul it, I'll get somebody that will. I got a bunch of contract trucks calling me. I'll get some trucks up here.
You'll make them mad, but hey, how many times you've had to do it before?
Contract drivers are freelance truckers that Bobby hires occasionally when he needs additional help on a job.
It just sucks that he's even thinking that because, sometimes all our truck drivers are all on, but we're a production job and we will get the wood hauled. I'd rather rest on our shoulders and see what we can do.
All right, I'll keep the contract drivers in my back pocket and we'll see what happens. After seeing what I saw today, I was really inspired by these people back home in Jacksonville because those people were doing just what they had to put their lives back together. You know, then coming back here and these guys are complaining about the track. They're not even doing their jobs. It's starting to rub me the wrong way. If you want to work, you get here and you go to work. If you don't want to work, you can park your truck and find something else to do. Well, it's up to the truck drivers, really. They're the ones not getting it done.
Coming up, the new kid gets a lesson in humility.
If he had experience, it damn sure doesn't show much.
And later,
it was my turn for that load.
the truckers hit the breaking point.
Went and got Bobby all bent out of shape. She was out of hand. She was out of line.
With only 27 loads delivered in the first 2 days of their week, crew morale on the distant Lennon track remains low and focused on one thing.
How much more you got, you think?
I help us not too much left. Right beside the river, all the wood is dead.
It's dead?
I think what it is, we're too close to the siege.
Just cut around what you got cut laying down already and let's get this crap out of here.
And clear night gone.
Midway through his week, Simitrio has successfully navigated through the waterlogged Lennon track without sinking his cutter, raising the spirits of the crew.
Darling, we're going to be over here a long time.
We so probably finished it tomorrow.
Well, we're about 2 weeks behind it.
Not about a week. Ain't no wood out there, Harlan.
Boy, that's good news to me. I don't know, nobody likes it over here. Do you?
Hell no, too fun to be riding.
With the cleanup at Buckle now complete, Bobby can finally direct his entire focus on Lennon. And Corbett timber buyer Leslie Davis stops by to see how things are going.
What's up? Come down here to the beach and see. I figured you had a beach house down here.
Well, I hope we ain't gonna be here much longer.
I got you.
And we just got here.
I can understand.
The crew has been struggling the last couple of days here. And when I got here, I just wanted to get a lay of the land, try to figure out what's going on.
We'll see you, Leslie.
Okay, buddy.
Bobby's trucks are moving today, but he's got another issue to deal with.
William's son, Justin, has got a lot of experience on the skidder, but this week he's been filling in for Abraham on the saw, and I don't think he's taken to that job very well. His dad needs some time off tomorrow, and I really want him to be able to run everything out here, so we're going to try him in a different position.
I think Justin's going to try to run Williams loader tomorrow after lunch. Don't know how he'll do it, but just keep an eye on him.
All right. Well, I know he don't like lemon trucks.
That's what I've heard.
To make sure he's ready, Justin gets a refresher course from a familiar face.
Start on the outside of your pile. Just grab it by the end. Make sure your heel's all the way up now.
If he had experience, it damn sure doesn't show much. He's having problems just picking the wood up.
Look here. You're working in a compact area. The key to it is don't reach way out there and grab nothing, okay? Grab everything right by the end. Go get the saw now. There you go. Now lay it in that pile.
Why does it jump to somebody like that?
Because you're hesitating. You have to go with it.
If you didn't know it, you'd think this is pretty easy. Just sitting in here running the joysticks. But these hydraulics are pretty tricky. You're moving a load that can weigh more than 4,000 pounds, so you got to keep the grapple balanced and under control.
There you go. Oh. All right, now lay some more in there.
If you swing too fast, you could really do some damage to the cab of a truck.
Hold it. All right, let's switch now. Hey, you done good. We'll work on it some more, okay? You done good.
A few minutes later, Justin gives Bobby his own assessment of today's training.
Hey, boss man. What's up? Tomorrow, is there any way that Antonio can run the loader for me and I run the tractor? Because I was going to see if you could get me down here on a Saturday and let me get a little more used to it while there ain't no trucks or anything or anything. Kind of
feel more comfortable doing that?
Yes, sir.
But I do want you to get on it and play with it. But that'd be all right.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow, Jay.
Yes, sir.
He's just not sure of himself, and that's understandable. And when you're trying to load a truck, you don't want to tear a truck up.
I'm glad Justin backed out, and maybe he'll perfect trimming up trucks before he moves into something else.
Unlike their first few days on this tract, this one unrolls without a hitch. And there's good news for Corbett timber buyer Ross Lewis when he stops by at the end of the day. They're on track for a 19-load day.
How's it going?
I think we'll be all right. If we get about 16, 17 loads a day, I think we'll be doing good here.
And then we got another 40 acres on the other side to cut. Another 40, so.
I couldn't believe what I just heard from Ross. Apparently, they've added more wood to this job, and we're not leaving anytime soon. I didn't want Ross to see it, but I was pissed. It's going to turn into more than 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I know Corbett pays our bills, and I don't want to be ungrateful, but that is the last thing anybody wants to hear on this job.
Hello, man. How you doing?
Well, the word's out. They've added another piece of timber to this track we're already cutting. It's a tough break. I mean, this track has been tough on us mentally and physically, and no matter how hard we work, it's going to be tough just to break even. And now they've moved the finish line. That means we got to stay here even longer. That's not going to be good for the morale of the men or my bottom line.
We'll run over there tomorrow morning first thing. I will get with our landowner friend. All right. And we'll do that. If that's all right, we'll do that tomorrow.
I know one thing. If Ross keeps delivering news like this, everybody's going to scatter when they see him come up. You got to redeem yourself.
You needed a bad tractor, didn't you?
One thing about it, I know what a good one is when I leave here.
Coming up.
This is the biggest tree I've ever seen on this land. Where's the rest?
It's more bad news.
There ain't nothing here.
And later.
We need to bring our A game.
The truckers put it all on the line.
So we can get out of here.
How much longer we got down here?
A lot, man.
A lot.
Literally, I was saying I had 1 day left, and then the guy come out and say, they tell me another 40 acres.
The Goodson crew's hopes for an early exit from the Lennon tract have been dashed. An additional 40 acres have been added to the existing job, delivering yet another blow to crew morale.
I don't know how long we're going to be over here. I'm like everybody else. I don't really like it.
Man, this track sucks. I mean, we're working with crappy wood. We're not making any money.
I hate it. Yep, I don't like it one bit. We're going to be here even more time now.
This track keeps getting better and better.
The Cypress money loan is about the only thing that makes it worth coming out here for.
Isn't it your turn today? I know me, Gary, and Monkey, we're going to haul our money load this week.
Yes, it is, and I'm looking forward to it.
Dragging all this dust in here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
How you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
You got a map on that other piece?
I got it, man, right here.
Corbett timber buyer Ross Lewis stops by to give Bobby more information on the new addition.
Well, here, just jump in the truck where we'll go over there. All right.
The additional acres are just east of the original tract. Bobby will need a better quality of wood to make it worth his extended stay at Lennon.
My do-rag. Keep the flies off my head, neck. The block that we originally started on was pretty trashy and didn't want to cut any more up here than we had to. It's so far from home. But Ross is a customer and he wants his wood cut and we're here, so we're going to try to cut everything he wants cut. Hopefully wood gets a little better than the track we're on. Yep, they missed this one.
This is the biggest tree I've ever seen on this land. Where's the rest? Never just one. This is the same type of wood we've been cutting since we got here.
There ain't nothing here.
Bobby's hunt for better wood comes to a disappointing end.
We wouldn't even mess with this area here because they ain't big enough to cut. You think it's worth putting the deck right here or try to pull it all the way back down there?
His next option is to set up another deck to handle this wood, which would at least reduce the time they need to spend here.
I mean, now, if you set a deck of it, it don't need to be a big deck, like a full-fledged two-loader deck.
No.
Put one, loader there, loader there.
Mm-hmm. I think the pool's going to be way too far to pull it back to the deck, so what we'll do is have a second deck site and try to keep the tracks on a short pool. As long as we get the trucks out to the highway, we'll be in good shape.
Headed to the Cypress mill. You're going to send me back.
Dave, I'm ready for my Cypress load whenever you are.
I just loaded Monkey with a load of the Cypress pulpwood. He said he had to get home today.
Monkey? That's the second money load. It was my turn for that load.
Sorry, Joy. It's not my job to keep track of whose turn it is.
we've got one good run on this job in Cypress Putwood. Well, we all need to get one of them. There's 5 of us, and 5 loads a week comes out. That'll give each and every one of us a load a day. Come back in here a while ago, and they had loaded Monkey's trailer over Cypress Putwood. If that had been Gary's trailer out there that was loaded for the second time with Cypress Putwood, Monkey would have been jumping up and down this high. You know, why? Well, my question is, why? You've already had yours this week. Give it up.
The truckers' morale is already low. And with Monkey getting an extra money load, it's created even more tension among the drivers.
There's 5 of us, and we all need to stick together. But now when the shoe's on the other foot, because it's loaded on his trailer, there ain't no you and I. You know? If you're going to be fair, be fair. You just treat people the way you want to be treated, and I'm just tired of doing it.
Bobby drives back on the deck, and Joy immediately meets up with him.
I don't care who gets it. The point of it is, if you know you've already had one this week, offer it to somebody else.
Joy just came up to me, and she's all pissed off because Monkey took her cypress load because that mill's further away than the other mills, and he won't have to come back to the woods. You know, I don't care who takes the load of wood, but what makes me mad is Monkey left early when he had plenty of time to take 2 or 3 more loads to the mill before he called it a day.
Bobby has one less driver to make his minimum daily goal of 15 loads and calls Justin when his frustration with the drivers reaches the boiling point.
14, 15 loads a week, I can't even pay the fuel bill and the labor. So just tell everybody that we're going to start working until 5 o'clock on Fridays, and I'll pass the checks out at 5 o'clock on Friday. Usually on Fridays, I let the drivers off early to cash their paychecks, but ever since we've been on the linen track, they have been fighting over loads of wood like little children, and they're slacking off the entire week. You know, we're already in the hole. At this point, we'll be lucky if we can make our week, and I'm sick of it. I told Justin that everybody's going to work a full day tomorrow, and if they're going to act like little children, I'm going to treat them like little children until they start acting like adults. If they don't, I'll have no choice but to call contract drivers in. Something has got to change out here, and if they're not going to step up and make the change, I'll make the change for them.
Native to wet and swampy areas in the south, cypress trees generate cypressine, its own preservative oil, making it naturally resistant to insects, decay, and chemical corrosion. For this reason, cypress has long been the wood of choice for fence posts, telephone poles, pilings, docks, and railroad ties.
Coming out.
It's a new day in the swamp, and Bobby's frustration towards the drivers hit home. They all show up early to take the spot trailers to the mills before Dave and William come into work.
Coming out.
Boss man said we need to bring our A game.
The sooner we can get it home, the sooner we can get out of here. Bobby really laid into us yesterday. Some of the drivers want to leave early, and it's all been tough on us. The track we on wasn't the best. The wood not that great, and it's kind of far from home, but that's still no excuse. We all talked about coming in early today, so we can have a good week. Sometimes a little encouragement, step out when things ain't going good.
All the truckers are waiting to get loaded by the time the loader operators get started.
Well. Looks like somebody was listening to Bobby yesterday.
They must remember we can replace them with contract drivers.
He's done it before. It was a big surprise to see all of them. They had already unloaded the spot trailers and were waiting for us to load them again. After yesterday, it was good to see him step up and show Bobby that they're willing to do what it takes to get our load count for this week.
The drivers are running on all cylinders, getting their loads ready to take to the mills. But the tension between Monkey and Joy is the talk of the track.
Oh, she was out of you.
She stuck her nose where it didn't belong. Me and Joy had a little altercation. It was over a load of cypress. It was put on my trailer. She got bent out of shape because they hadn't loaded her.
Apparently, the loaders unintentionally loaded Monkey's trailer with the money load, not realizing Joy was next in line.
They load the trailers. We don't have no control over what they put on the trailers. And she went and got Bobby all bent out of shape. He called me and kind of fussed at me about it, but we got it straight. She was out of hand. It was out of line.
Joe Mack talking to you, Joy.
We don't carry on conversations anymore. Monkey at this point does not want to talk to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's squashed. You know, I live with my husband every day. We have our disagreements. I'm not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. So my thing is, you know, why don't we just put it behind us? On
the backside of Lennon, Justin and Bo bring in an extra cutter and skidder to begin cutting the additional 40 acres.
We're moving some extra pieces of equipment over here to the new linen deck, and maybe, kind of pick our production up having 2 decks. Normally, Smitro does all the cutting, but to make things go faster, I'm going to cut the drier additional 40 acres. And, whenever he's done over there cutting, he'll come over here and cut the swampier parts. The faster we can get done with this track and get back close to the mill and better wood, the better we'll be off.
Back at the deck, Dave has some good news about the tornado benefit.
Hey, Bobby. What's up? Did you, get that call from Jennifer?
I did, for the tornado victims. Earlier this week, I went and checked out the damage by the tornado that hit us recently. And when I got there wasn't much I could do then. Dave's wife, Jennifer, is organizing a benefit to help the tornado victims. She's selling barbecue plates, and the support's been overwhelming.
It started off, we were going to put some tables in the parking lot, and I was just going to cook and sell to whoever showed up, but it's turned into a couple thousand. I mean, I can cook, but I can't do that many.
I heard a local restaurant was going to donate all the food.
Yeah, are you going to be able to make it out to help serve the food?
Yep, I'll be there.
Thanks, man.
We're in the middle of a tough week right now, and hopefully us helping out at the tornado benefit, it may bring some good luck on this track.
Everything's clicking on the Lennon tract when Bobby gets an urgent call from Ross to clear up some confusion on the timber boundaries.
We're going to run over here real quick and make sure Smitro's got everything cut before we get way on the other side of the track.
We'll walk down here and just look right quick. Let's look while we're here this close. Yeah, I see what he did. He wrapped up to it there. We're supposed to cut all the hardwood or in the low-lying areas.
So we're supposed to cut that side too? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Low-lying areas.
I just found out we missed 10 acres on the initial track we were supposed to cut. I thought we were supposed to go to the branch of the river, but Ross told me that we was actually supposed to go beyond the lowlands to the hill next to the river.
Let's figure out where we're at right here. What's the stopping point?
The hill. See where it flattens out? Probably down in here next to this field.
So instead of Smitro being done today, we've actually got 3 more days of cutting because of the area we missed, and it's very frustrating.
I might have told him to come up to that road, because that's about where he stopped at that road.
Yeah, they stopped at that road, and he just didn't know what to do down here.
They say, we'll be cutting something we ain't supposed to.
This track has been a pain from the start. We can't seem to get out of here quick enough. We thought we was almost through, but we got an additional 40 acres here. We got 10 acres over here we missed, and it's the track that won't end. Nobody's happy. It's 2 hours away, and it's got bad wood. Right now, it's just a matter of survival.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Coming up, the crew reaches out to a community in need.
All right, guys, we got people waiting for the food.
We're just hoping this can help get everybody back on their feet.
It's early afternoon, and after learning that there is still additional wood to cut on the original 150 acres of the Lennon tract, Bobby and Smitro scout the missed 10 acres to determine what lies ahead.
What Ross just told me, he said to cut all the wood in the low-lying areas.
Okay.
All right. Not the hill, but you may be able to walk right over here and cut down this side.
A quick survey brings the first good news in days.
Look at the poplar trees in here. That's a nice one there, ain't it?
Here's where the money is. You'll be leaving the best wood over here.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely worth coming over here after. It's just these little hedgerows, but it's good wood in the hedgerows. Kind of aggravate to cut, but, the guys on the loader, it'll be some of the best wood they've seen. Everything that's come by the swamp down there has been real small. Guys are grumbling. The truck drivers are grumbling. Smitro, he's probably going to cut back over and cut off somewhere right over here off the back of your loader. I told William that we still had 10 more acres that needed to be cut, and I was expecting the worst because it hadn't been a great week. Nobody wants to cut this wood. I mean, everybody's having a bad time, but we got to make the best of a bad situation. The only thing is to get it done and get out of here.
That's what we just said. The thing of it is, just go ahead and stick together, get it done, and go on down the road.
That's right. But William understood that these things happen, and our biggest strength is sticking together, working together. It was good to hear that positive attitude.
The tract has been in full swing all morning. By 1 p.m., Goodson's all-terrain has gotten 10 loads to the mill today and is at 70 loads for the week.
Hey, Durley, keep that wood coming. We need 5 more to get the bonus. You got it, Dave.
With only 4 hours left in the day, the crew is working hard to reach the coveted 75-load break-even point, which earns them a $75 bonus.
Good coming out. That's 72. Let's get it done. Hey, William. Better not be slowing us down.
I was about to say the same thing to you.
Track coming out. 73 going off the deck. We need one more, fellas.
Track coming out, coming out, coming out.
Joy, you're number 75. Thanks, everybody.
How many loads you pull this week?
I got 18.
You going hard back?
Well, if I need to.
No, I'm just kidding. Y'all doing good this week. As soon as you drop this load off, go ahead and head on in. Everybody's knocking off early. It was a little bumpy, but we ended up with 75 loads this week. A whole lot more than I thought we were going to get.
Reminds me too. Who else do I need to piss off so we can work harder next week?
I don't know. We'll think of somebody by Monday. You know, I'm not going to lie. It's been a hard week, but the drivers has really stepped up and they worked their butts off. And I'm not going to have to call any contract drivers in. As long as we keep having days like this, I'm really proud of them. But it wasn't a great week to be the new guy. I think some of the drivers was tough on Justin, but I think it'll take a little while for Justin to get used to the guys and the guys to get used to Justin. But I don't see Justin as being a problem. I just think it's going to take a little time for him to find his place out here. Overall, I'm glad this week is over. We got our 75 loads in, but we had to stay here longer than I wanted to. But we're loggers, and this is what we do. It doesn't matter if it's the perfect track or the worst track in the world. We're going to get it done. Come on, baby. Sweet Joe.
So good to see you.
We're out here at the American Legion building in Jacksonville. We had a series of tornadoes come through town. Wow. It was just unbelievable, the devastation of houses completely demolished. So we all came out today to try to raise some money, you know, by selling barbecue plates to help those victims of the tornado.
Wow. It's amazing how people can come together. I mean, it shows you how many huge hearts are in this town, and probably didn't affect anybody that was working here, but we all know somebody that it did affect.
$1? $1. Whoever wins, it goes for the tornado victim.
All right. We're just hoping this can help get everybody back on their feet.
All right, guys, come on. We got people waiting for the food.
We're serving barbecue pork with coleslaw and baked beans, and we got rolls and hush puppies.
Rolls or hush puppies? Yeah. You're losing money on this track.
With pressure from Corbett mounting.
I need 20 a day.
Costly mistakes.
It's going to cost us at least 5 to 10 loads.
And news of another bad track.
This track here doesn't look very promising.
Bobby is forced into a decision that could push the company over the edge.
I hate to say no to a track, but I don't want to risk my relationship with Corbett.
Over the past 3 weeks, Goodson's All-Terrain has been struggling with the Lennon track.
Man, this track sucks.
Battling the long hauls.
It takes 45 minutes to an hour just to get from here to there.
Poor timber.
We're working with crappy wood. We're not making any money.
And dangerous terrain.
Well, you got to be very careful. If you just make it a wrong move, you can lose the track road.
Several different people tried to see if they could cut it, and they could not.
Last week, they almost completed this track.
Coming out.
But Corbett Timber added an additional 40 acres.
We got another 40 acres on the other side to cut.
Prolonging the loggers' time with this terrible timber and making it impossible for Bobby to make a profit.
It's 2 hours away, and it's got bad wood. Right now, it's just a matter of survival.
With the end of their time on this tract in sight, the crew arrives early, hoping to get a jump on the day.
When we first moved here, I thought we had a couple weeks of cutting, but now they've added 40 more acres to it, and that's going to cause us to have to move a bunch of equipment around this week. The crew morale is low, everybody's tired.
I really enjoy loading a truck faster than 45 minutes to an hour.
Not as much as we do.
I enjoy getting loaded quicker than an hour.
We just want to get out of here.
All right, let's get this day going.
As the rest of the crew arrives, Justin gets an unannounced visit from Corbett timber buyers Leslie Davis.
What's happening? What's happening?
And Ross Lewis.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Well, production's kind of low, so if you can pick it up anywhere or we can help, let me know. I need 20 a day. Goodson crew needs to be motivated, and that's what I'm here to do, is see if I can help them get motivated a little bit today.
All right, we'll do our best. Y'all take it easy. All right.
Feeling the pressure from Corbett and knowing they have yet to deliver more than 16 loads a day from this tract, Justin consults with Bobby.
Hey.
Morning.
Morning. Just got done talking to Corbett and them. They're worried about this track, wanting us to get 20 loads a day off of it. And
they want 20 loads a day out of this stuff. We're lucky to get 15 loads a day out of here.
I mean, I told them we do the best we can, but
how can we motivate the guys anymore?
Just hurry them and get it done so we can get out of here.
You talk to the trucks and just tell them to push it. I mean, the harder they go, it'll make the guys in the woods go harder. I just tell everybody, you know, the quicker we get done, the quicker we can get out of here.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right, guys, let's step it up. Corbett needs us to haul more wood out each day. Let's show what we can do.
You got it. No problem. Get more. We'll do our best.
As the crew shifts the operation into high gear,
yeah, let's go chase the snakes.
Deep in the swamp, Bobby shows Simitrio a 10-acre stretch of good timber they missed last week.
But right over that way, there's a little strip of decent wood. Last week when we were cutting out here, we missed this little section of timber. It wasn't well marked, and we didn't know we were supposed to cut in this far.
He wrapped up to it there. We're supposed to cut all the hardwood in the low-lying areas.
So we're supposed to cut that side too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Low-lying areas.
Here we go. This is what we need right here.
This spot is good, you know.
Yeah. You want to mess with it?
I guess the only thing we can find out is try out with a stump.
This wood right here is exactly what we need right now to get the load count up. The wood's a lot bigger. We can load the trucks faster. We're going to get Simitrio moved over here and start cutting as soon as possible.
Back on the deck, the crew hustles to get more loads out to the mills.
Hey, Durley, how's it going?
I'm pulling one more load your way.
That's good. I'm hoping to get one more truck out today.
10-4.
As the day winds down, Bobby checks in with Justin.
How many loads did you get?
17.
It's not quite the number Corbett was hoping for. At least we broke the 16 curse. For the first time, we've got more than 16 loads off to the mill. The crew really pulled it together. And if we can keep that momentum going, we'll be off this track in no time. See you in tomorrow.
It's Tuesday. As the crew pulls, loads, and hauls the wood, their pace is noticeably slower than the day before.
It wasn't looking too good this morning the way it was starting off. The wood's small. It's everything we can do to get the loads that we've been getting. We hustled so much yesterday. There's not hardly any wood on the deck today. I hope Simitrio can get that wood cut soon, because we sure can use it.
I think I loaded 2 loads all day Friday, and we're going off. Probably work 10, 11 hours. And I loaded 2 loads.
Man, I'll be so glad we'll get out of here. You know, we all are doing what we can do to get more loads out, but it's taking twice as much time to load them, twice as much time to get to the mill. Usually I can make, 4 or 5 loads a day to the mill. I'm lucky now to get 2 loads a day. I'll just be glad when we can get on another track so we all can make some money. Don't know what to get in my way, I'll run you over. Truck's coming out.
Deep in the swamp on the 10-acre patch, Simitrio is making headway towards the large timber. As he carefully inches forward, only a few trees stand between his feller and the more valuable wood. But the swamp's saturated ground slows him down.
Every time when I reach and cut a tree, you can feel the whole thing started moving.
Now, Simitrio must gauge the depth of the swamp before moving forward, checking for dangerous sinkholes that could swallow his 37-ton feller.
16 foot is pretty deep. Be almost to the top of the boom, there you'll be able to see nothing on the stump.
With Simitrio unable to move forward on this 10-acre patch, their hopes of getting to the good timber and turning things around are dashed. Simitrio calls Bobby with the bad news.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Simitrio. What's up?
I'm way back over here where we was walking this today, and the water's so high you can even see the creek that we find this today.
That's not what I wanted to hear. I was hoping we could get that good wood out of there.
I don't think I'll be able to cut them.
Yeah. All right, look, we'll get you over to the 40 acres so you get that wood cut.
Okay. All right.
You know, we were hoping for a break on this track, and that 10 acres of wood, it would have helped our load count a bit. But now, there's no way to get to it. I'm not happy about it, but it's not worth risking the safety of the crew or sinking a $300,000 tractor. We'll just have to figure out some other way of making it up.
While the stumper is moved to the final 40 acres. Back on the deck, the crew hurries to get their final loads out for the day.
All right, we're good to go.
10-4.
After a disappointing afternoon, Bobby checks in with Dave.
How much you get?
We're sitting on 14 right now. Man, that wood is so bad. If they could get out of here quicker, we probably would have got more. But
well, maybe we get 15 today anyway. All right, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, I'm disappointed that Smitro couldn't get to that good wood. It was really our only shot of getting our load count up.
With another day of low load counts weighing heavy on his mind, Bobby arrives home and meets with his wife and Goodson's all-terrain business manager, Lori.
Going over some of these fuel bills and figuring out what the fuel is. When I got a few numbers, I called Bobby and so he could see it, because sometimes that's the better way to get him to understand what's going on instead of just telling him. $21,263 in fuel.
A month.
A month. When he could actually see it for himself, I think he was a little down.
We got to get off of that track down there. It's killing us.
It's probably not a good feeling for him to work as hard as he does, and for me to tell him, you know, you're not making any money. Those figures don't even include, you know, payroll, and if there's any breakdowns, I mean, you really are not making any money. You're losing money on this track.
It's something that Corbett asked me to do, so I'm going to try to help him out, and I'm just hoping that they'll help me out when we leave here, because I need a good track close to the mill so that we can try to catch up some, because we've lost a lot of money. We're paying to work up there.
Yeah, you're just keeping the men going.
It's costing us money to work, but yet we've got to keep everybody busy. We've got to keep the family together. If I can't keep them working, they're going to have to find other ways to pay their bills, and I don't want to lose them. It's important to me, even if I have to take money out of the savings account to keep the paychecks coming.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you. Cheer up.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming up.
Go, don't stop.
There's danger on the deck. And an oversight by Dave.
He's got his deck on a slant.
Sets the crew back.
What is he thinking? This is what we don't need right now.
After Simitrio failed to reach the stretch of good timber the crew badly needed to increase load counts, Bobby meets with Justin.
Fuel has absolutely killed us up here. It's almost $1,000 a week driving trucks. And I'm paying salaries out of my own pocket right now to keep the crews from looking for other work. This is turning into a catch-22. I don't want to lose my crews because I can't pay them, but I can't afford to pay them if this track drags on much longer. It's killing us. We just need to get this thing done and get it behind us. Tell the loader men when they get up here, let's rock and roll, get this crap out of here. The only way to make this track work is we got to be more efficient. We're going to set up 2 decks on the final 40 acres.
The 2 decks will be set on opposite ends of the track to minimize the time it takes to drag cut timber back to the loaders. By splitting the crew, Bobby hopes he will be able to reduce wait times on deck and get more loads out to the mills. With a solid plan in place, William prepares to move his loader to deck number 2 on the other side of the track. William cautiously walks his 24-ton tractor onto the lowboy, knowing that the slightest error could be disastrous.
I really don't know what happened, but it turned around so quick, it almost turned over, and we'd had a disaster then. Went for a ride, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Threw me up against the door frame. My hat caught the door frame instead of my head, so it was such a hard lick, it sheared the bolts off the seat frame.
For a second there, I thought we were going to lose William and the loader today. It's always dangerous walking that equipment up on the lowboy.
You couldn't pay me enough to be you right now.
I'm a lucky man. I didn't get hurt, and Sheen didn't get hurt. I gathered myself, caught my breath, settled down. I said, well, I can do this. I'll go back and do it again.
Don't stop. Go, go, go.
It's a touch-and-go situation every time you load it. You have to respect the danger of it, but you can't let it get the best of you.
While William heads out to the new deck, Dave remains on deck number 1, loading up the remaining wood. Meanwhile, deeper in the swamp. After failing to get to the good wood on the small 10-acre stretch, Simitrio has moved over to the final 40 acres. He's making progress, but is disappointed with what he sees.
The guy's not going to be too happy because I don't find any good wood over here.
With Williams' loader en route to the second deck, the rest of the crew hustles to prepare the new deck.
Now that we got William on the second deck, hopefully everything will go smooth. Any delay at this point, it's going to just prolong our stay here, and it's going to lower the morale of the men.
Back on deck 1.
You're number 16. That's the last load out of here today.
Yesterday, with the crew split between 2 decks, Goodson's All-Terrain had hoped to haul Corbett's requested 20 loads to the mill, but only managed a meager 16. With the rest of the crew working on deck number 2, Dave starts his day by loading the remaining wood off the first deck.
That's all we got. You're the last load from over here.
And prepares to move to the third and final deck on this tract.
After watching William yesterday, I definitely didn't want to go for that ride. Get your blood pumping.
Dave and his loader make the quick 20-minute move to the final 40 acres, where he hurriedly sets up the third deck.
Back it on in. I'm ready for you.
Unfortunately, in his hurry, he didn't find level ground.
You have a little trouble that day?
What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
It'll go a little better.
What is he thinking? It's not good. I mean, this is what we don't need right now. I don't know what Dave is thinking. I'm sitting there watching him load a truck, and he's got his deck on a slant, and as he puts the wood on there, it just slides off the back of the trailer. He's got to know this is costing us precious time and money. I'd walk up here somewhere, get further where everything
I
is
thought
more
I could
level.
make that work, but that ain't going to work right there.
Just get on this level of ground.
If I want to load efficiently, I need to get out of that spot, and hopefully I can get it done quick. I feel a little responsible for slowing us down. How many William loads? You talk to him?
10. How many did you get?
6.
6. I split the guys up to speed up the process, not slow it down. I mean, Dave should have known better. It cost us a couple loads today, and it'll cost us time in the morning to rearrange this and get it fixed.
Coming up.
There it is.
A new arrival in the swamp boosts morale.
Well, I'm tickled to death.
And later,
Just tell him you can't cut it.
Bobby faces a critical decision.
I don't know what we're going to do.
It's early morning on the last day of the week. Bobby arrives before the rest of the crew to start the time-consuming task of fixing the deck. Yesterday, Dave moved his loader to deck number 3 to join the rest of the crew on the final 40 acres of the Lennon tract. Unfortunately, the loading area was set on a hill, causing him to lose several loads to the mill.
We lost a lot of time yesterday. The wood kept sliding off the trailer. It was too far down the hill. I wanted to get here early this morning and get this deck fixed. We just can't afford any downtime today, and we've got to make up for lost loads from yesterday.
You're here early? Couldn't sleep last night, could you?
Figure
If I don't get there, there ain't no wood gonna be hauled.
I'm gonna push that hill back, just bring the loader up a little bit, get it on level of ground. Right, we should have an easier time. All right, man. We get the stuff pushed out of the way.
After an hour of regrading, Bobby and Dave finish resetting the loading area, and deck number 3 is back in action.
Hey, William, how you doing over there, buddy?
Today's doing good.
It's kind of strange not seeing you beside me.
Yeah.
Sure is a lot faster without the wood falling off the trailer.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
As the day continues, Bobby and Justin welcome a long-awaited delivery.
Look, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
The new 4-wheel drive service truck.
That's a sight for sore eyes. After a frustrated morning having to redo the third deck, when I seen that service truck drive up, it just made my day. Finally! I made 2 payments on it. I finally get to see it. Mr. Goodson. How you doing, sir? Good. We've been looking forward to this day for a long time. It's been a long time coming, but I'm as happy as a kid on Christmas morning.
This service truck got a 10,000-pound crane. It's got a huge rotary screw compressor, 60 CFM. It's got a welder on board. Basically everything he needs to do with this truck he can do.
Wherever this truck goes, it'll have everything we need to keep the job running. Well, I'm tickled to death. Man, this thing's got a forward drive system on it. We can drive it anywhere in the swamp we need to, and we don't have to rely on any outside company. And right now, we can't afford any downtime or service calls. This truck's going to save us money in the long run.
It's going to help us a lot, especially, when we have to take cylinders off, do track work, putting idlers in. It'll pick up all that, no problem, and one person can do it. You don't have to have 3 or 4 people helping you, pick up something to get it back on.
That's going to make our back last a lot longer. We'll probably be able to log a few more years now.
Man, I want to take this thing for a spin.
It's late afternoon, and the 2 decks have been steadily pushing out wood to the mills. But it isn't long before a phone call from Corbett Timber focuses Bobby's attention back to the problems in the swamp.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. Here we get close to finishing, and I get a phone call today that they got some kind of mill outage. They'll be down Monday, and they're not going to buy any hardwood pulpwood. What you doing?
Straighten it up.
I just got a call from the mill. They're not going to be buying pulpwood Monday. I've been trying to decide. You ain't want to just let everybody stay home Monday? I mean, I'm having to pay them out of the pocket right now while we're on this track because it's so noticeable.
I know this track's been tough on Dad. He's got a lot on his mind, trying to, make money and keep the crew happy. I've never really seen him this worried, but we're almost finished, and we'll be done soon enough. There's a lot of cypress out here.
How much is out there?
It's probably enough to run one day. It'll load everybody with cypress, and it's a pretty long haul, so it'll keep them busy for a couple hours.
On a typical tract, the Goodson crew would find only a small percentage of cypress trees. The Lennon tract is flush with them. The advantage of cypress is that it can be taken to a separate pulp mill to be ground into mulch.
Getting the load Dad up, and they come back and load all the trucks up, and that'll get us through Monday.
All right.
Hopefully things will work out Tuesday. Good job. Justin's idea to haul the cypress wood on Monday was a good one. I knew I kept him around for something.
It's the end of the day, and Bobby checks in with Dave for the final load count.
How many we end up with? Like 6 over here again. 6? Oh, Lord. William! How many did you get? 6? A massive 12 loads. The day wasn't good. We only got 12 loads today, but the morale of the men seems to be better now that we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And hopefully by the end of next week, we'll be out of here and hopefully onto a better track.
Coming up.
The rollers on the shovel are shot.
The crew's progress is threatened.
This is going to cost us 5 to 10 loads.
And Corbett is troubled by the dwindling load counts.
Any logs coming out?
Very little.
After weeks of challenges on the Lennon tract, the crew arrives for what they hope is their last week in this swamp.
This ain't worth a damn right here. How much longer you reckon we're gonna be on this track? I hope at the end of this week, ready to go.
You know where we're going when we leave here?
Hopefully we can go ahead and get this thing finished out this week. Sorry as the wood is, I mean, it's just nothing to brag about.
I think it's gonna get a little crazy over here now, since now we got everybody.
Speed things up. Finished up the second deck this morning, got all that cleaned up, shuffle over here. We got everything set up beside David. 2 loaders a whole lot quicker than one. Maybe we'll go ahead and knock this thing out.
You finally made it.
Careful. The pulpwood mill down today?
Yeah, temple. We knew that the pulpwood mill wasn't going to be taking any wood, which is really going to slow us down because all we can haul is logs and the cypress pulpwood today. On top of that, Victor's shovel's down, and all we have left is the wood on deck to last until they fix it.
Victor uses his shovel to sort the timber that Simitrio cuts down, and then loads it onto Durley's clam bunk, which hauls it back to the deck. With Victor down, no new wood is getting hauled to the deck.
The rollers on the shovel are shot. They help the tractor walk a lot easier, and without them, the track could fall off.
To avoid a costly and time-consuming breakdown in the swamp, the shovel must be repaired immediately.
Where's the striker at?
I throwed it down here.
There it is. And one roller's gone. The other one is jammed up underneath the undercarriage, so we're going to have to cut, to get the busted one out. Hudson, Hopefully we can get this done pretty quick before the deck runs out of wood.
All right, Wayne, you're good to go.
And boom, truck coming out.
As the deck crew pushes out the wood they have,
Mr. Goodson, what's happening?
Hey!
Corbett timber buyer Leslie Davis arrives to check progress on the track.
What are you doing?
I just come by to see what was happening. I've been real concerned. Seems like our production has dropped. Any logs coming out?
Very little.
Well, if you can get 15, 18 today. 15.
Hopefully we can get a little bit of wood stacked. If they buy like they're supposed to tomorrow, we'll be right back in there.
Good.
You always get a little nervous whenever Corbett starts checking in more and more.
You turned out decent last one?
76. We got to get the shovel fixed and get wood moving out of here. We got to have a real good last week. That kind of stuff goes a long way with keeping Corbett happy.
Well, try to keep it around 80. I know you will.
10-4.
40 miles away.
Is it bad luck to park on a dog's grave? Like Rex died here.
Then we need to flag that off?
Yeah. Let me get my stick.
Bobby meets with Ross from Corbett Timber to scout the castle tract, which could potentially be their next tract of wood.
Wow. We need rock climbing gear.
Would you rather go down side the road and walk back?
I kind of need to see what's here because we got to come this way somewhere. This track is a tidal swamp just like the one we're on, and the ground is really muddy and soft.
See the size of timber picking up?
Yeah, I can see the big wood right up there.
Back over in there. This right here is a bad. It's just right off that hill. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, the wood wasn't looking too good either, and after the house we had at Lennon Track, this track here doesn't look very promising.
And this is the only place really to deck.
This track's got power lines running across it, and when you got machines with booms swinging around, it's not safe. Yeah.
What do you think, Bobby?
Let me think about it tonight. This track is closer to home, but I don't want to commit to it just yet. But I know I'm going to have to make my decision pretty quick. If I don't, the whole job's going to stop and nobody will be working.
Back on the deck.
All right, Oscar, back it on up.
The loaders are out of logs.
All we have left is pulpwood, so we're going to load the spot trailers up so they'll be ready in the morning when they reopen. If we can't hurry up and get Durley and Victor back up and running, it's going to cost us at least 5 to 10 loads. It just seems like this track's never going to end.
We're gonna put both these rollers up under there together.
We'll put that one in.
Put that roller on in.
We got the bad rollers out. Got the new ones in. All we got to do now is line them up. We'll sit on the roller and then push it ahead.
All right. Okay. One more time. Damn, this is gonna be hard.
That part's kind of tricky. You really can't see what you're doing, so it's a lot of trial and error. As long as we lay it sideways and push it ahead, let it sit it down.
They line it up.
Yeah, hit it in there. We finally got them all into place and let Victor give it a spin.
The tracks appear to hold up.
Hey guys, back off.
10-4.
And now,
Hey, you're gonna be happy. I got some logs coming.
10-4.
as Victor and Durley get back to sorting and pulling logs to the deck,
All right, Abraham, clear the deck.
You got it. 10-4.
Get another truck on here. Got some logs coming.
Dave and William reunite to spend the rest of the day pushing wood out to the mills.
We're all anxious to get off this track and wound up with 17 today. The wood's coming out fast. We don't have a long pull. We're not going to be here much longer.
Truck coming out. Truck coming out.
Hey.
Well, I didn't think it could get no worse. The Lennon track's killing us, and we're finishing it, and Ross carries me to one in Castle Hayne. I don't know what to do. We can't even get in there. There's nowhere to deck.
Bobby had a bad day today. I could tell right away when he came in that he probably was not in a good mood.
The Lennon track is killing us in gas. I mean, the morale of the men's down. I mean, the ride's killing them. Then to go to that.
Normally, if you have a bad track, the next one will be, good or great and sort of evens things out. But he's just not convinced that it would be really feasible.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Checkbook's looking really bad, and you've had a few weeks of your loads being really down, but I don't know that that's, I don't know what your options are, but...
All that I'm scared of, if I tell them no, they could not show us anywhere.
So, I don't know what to tell you to do.
Well, I hate to say no to a track. I mean, we need to stay busy. We got to get our load count up, and I don't want to risk my relationship with Corbett, but we can't afford another bad track, and I'm just going to have to think about this for a day or so. Say a prayer. I'm going to go jump in the shower.
Of the 190-acre Lennon tract, 40% is composed of ash trees. In addition to being used for pulp, ash is a great craft wood, but it is best known as the wood of choice for baseball bats because of its strength-to-weight ratio. It's Wednesday morning. After a successful Tuesday, delivering another 17 loads, the crew is up to a respectable 34 delivered for the week.
Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Not too bad. Hoping we can wrap this mess up in the next day or so. I am too.
With all the wood cut, the crew is eager to finish and move on to a new track.
Demetrio's meeting Bobby over at Castle Hayne. Hopefully it checks out, but it's still up in the air. And that'd be nice to be 40 miles closer to home. I'm still a bit nervous because I heard this new Castle track is going to be a nightmare. I really hope we don't have to take it. But then again, we all have mouths to feed, and we're going to do what we got to do. Did you hear about that wildfire?
I heard several fires burning. There's one in Bladen County, the other side of White Lake.
They're hitting close to home. Some of them as dry as it is. They said it'd take eight inches of rain to put that fire out. Yeah. There's a fire burning out near Jacksonville. A few of us live out there. I pray that they get it under control before it burns any of our homes.
All right, man, let's get done.
All right, man.
40 miles away, Bobby and Demetrio arrive early for a meeting with David Robinson.
I didn't sleep much last night. I don't like telling, the foresters no, so I wanted to come back out here with Demetrio before I go to Corbett with the answer. The loaders will have to set over that way somewhere underneath the power lines. The tractors will have to come out and come up behind the loaders.
That will be hard.
I want to make sure I'm not jumping any rash decisions because you never want to bite the hand that feeds you. We got a good relationship here. I would hate for anything to happen. We've been with them 12, 15 years, and they've been good to us, and I think we've been good for them.
That's wet. Look, just watch the trick. Yeah. They are about 5 foot from me, and just with this movement, look at the whole tree move. They're not looking good at all. It's pretty wet. When I step on the mud, you can feel, you can see with the small little trees moving around. It's a bad sign. Can you imagine putting my 32 tons over here?
Yeah. Demetrio wasn't too impressed either, so that's enough for me. There's some pretty wood in here, but it's just it ain't worth the effort it takes to get it out. Got to pass on this one. Well, my mind's made up, and now I'm going to have to see what Corbett says when I tell him no.
Corbett's David Robinson arrives to meet with Bobby and Demetrio.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, man. What's the deal?
I don't think we're going to have to pass on this one.
Is it impossible?
See, have you seen the track?
No, just from the highway.
Well, right here is a trailer. And the power line comes right across the deck area here. And the only place to put the decks, to have somewhere the tractors come out, the decks would have to be like right over here. But that guy lives back there, we can't block his driveway. We have to take the power lines out.
Turning it down. No, that doesn't happen very often with Bobby. We're right on the corner, right there on the...
We walked over here, walked down in there, and Demetrio was doing like this right here. You can see the trees around him. It's just like jello. The trees are just shaking. I ain't saying there's no way to get in there quick. We'll have to spend some money to get a deck in there.
Mm-hmm. Bobby, he basically tells me it's impossible. I have no reason to doubt him. It sounds to me like it's just not enough room to operate and load. The landowner will be disappointed.
I was thinking I might get the cold shoulder, but David had a hunch that could happen, and he already had a backup plan.
This is this one. We're up here at the gate. We had another option, and we decided to use it. I know he's happy about that.
You want us me and him jump in our truck, follow you in there?
That'd be fine.
All right. What's funny is I was worried about ruining my relationship with Corbett, but after working with him for 15 years, they trust my opinion.
Bobby and Demetrio arrive at the church tract and begin a new scout with David.
At the wood, you can see the tops of the big timber right over there. Let's step in there and see what we're looking at.
That's good wood, you know. This over here is not bad, you know.
Right.
The ground is not as wet, you know, but there's no sinking hole.
You know, this track has got some good wood. It's much better than the last place we was at, and it's got a good place to deck. After fighting the linen track now for 4 weeks with low production, low morale and all that, this track here is exactly what we needed to get the guys, you know, pumped back up. Dave, I appreciate you showing us this. This is a little better than what Ross had for us.
Good luck with it.
It's good. It's exactly what we needed.
As Bobby and Simitrio head out, back on the Lennon track.
Hey, guys. Justin said they locked down a new track.
Anything's got to be better than this place.
Word is spreading about the new track.
We're all anxious to get off this track, and I want to see that stumper on that low boy heading to the new track. Let's get the wood loaded up on these trucks and get out of here.
Careful.
As the reinvigorated crew starts pushing out the wood, Bobby and Simitrio return to the swamp.
We're finally getting out of here.
That's the last time that you see me over here.
That's going to tickle everybody over here.
With all the permits in place, Bo arrives with the lowboy to move Simitrio.
The lineage track was one of the worst tracks we ever cut it. So I'm glad that we're leaving now.
Let's go, Simitrio. We got to ride.
All right.
You got to get busy.
I got it.
But as Simitrio follows Bo and his stumper out to the new swamp,
hello?
He gets a call from his wife.
So what? You there? You got that call for the fire alarm thing? With that fire like this, they don't take long to make it to the house.
This morning, Simitrio's house was a safe distance from the wildfires, but winds have shifted, and now the fire threatens his home.
We had to get out tonight. The fire department lose control out of the fire, and now they're trying to evacuation all the city. Everything. The fire about 5 miles, 10 miles from the house. So it's pretty bad.
Hey, Simitrio, what's up?
I just got a call. It's a fire and close to my house.
Really?
I need to go evacuate my family.
Well, do what you got to, man. We'll take care of the stuff.
Thank you, Bobby.
We'll be praying for you.
Thank you.
Praying for you.
Simitrio arrives at his house, and with the fire 5 miles away, he wastes no time getting his family to safety.
You guys get though, we started loading everything in the truck. It was hard to leave the house, but we can see the smoke from the house. It's okay, it's okay. We don't see flames, but when you see these flames, it'll be too late. All right, buddy.
Okay, let's go.
We just pray to God that the way that He blessed us with this house, He just not gonna take it away.
Coming up, the weather defeats the crew.
Murphy's Law got us again.
And Simitrio's fate is revealed.
I'm worried about all this smoke over here.
Y'all got that fire out yet?
It's Friday, and the crew arrives for what they hope is their last day on the Lennon tract.
Good morning.
How's it go?
Ready to wrap this mess up.
I am too, man.
We actually got some good loads out of here. We got 18 out of here on Wednesday and 18 out of here yesterday. That brings us to 70 loads delivered for the week. There's not much wood left on the deck, but hopefully there's enough to get us to 75 so we can reach that bonus. I just saw Justin. I guess they're getting ready to escort Antonio over to the new site. That's a good thing. I'll be glad to see this place go. See it in my rearview mirror and never turning back.
I heard Simitrio, the fire getting close to their house over there, maybe.
Yeah, I guess the wind shifted and started blowing it back towards his house.
Yeah.
We're all worried about Simitrio. That fire could have gotten any of our houses, but it went his way. And we're all praying that it goes out before it does any damage.
As the crew starts loading up the last of the wood, 30 miles away on the new church tract, Simitrio spends his second day cutting the wood.
They cut over here in the church track. I think it's looking pretty good. I feel relieved that we left our linen track.
But even with the good fortune of the new tract, Simitrio remains distracted with the wildfire near his home. Despite having evacuated his family, the fire still threatens his house.
It was kind of hard to come to work and just leave everything over there, you know. We know the fire's still there. We don't know how far or how close to the house because we cannot see it, you know. But the good thing today, all day, they've been nice dark clouds and at the same time sprinkle a little bit. So I help over there where the fire is. I help with it raining, you know. That'd be nice. That'd be making my day.
While Simitrio keeps cutting the wood. Back on the Lennon tract.
Congratulations, Joy. You're the last load off the Lennon tract.
Coming out.
William, you got a copy?
Yeah, Dave, go ahead.
So we're 2 loads short of 75. I was really hoping that we'd hit 75 loads today, but we ran out of wood.
Now what?
Simitrio's over there laying wood down at that new track. If we can get over there and get these decks set up, we might be able to get those last 2 before we get out of here.
Sounds like a plan. 10-4.
With all the logging operations finished at the Lennon tract. The crew pushes hard to quickly get the equipment out, but doing a company move in one day is a tall order.
The process of trying to find somewhere to go kind of messed us up. We usually like to move a loader before now and have one stack of wood while we clean up with the other one. It didn't work out this time, so we'll end up moving them both at the same time. If we push today, we can get the last 2 loads we need for the bones.
As the convoys of equipment head out, back on the church tract, Bobby makes his way out to Simitrio's cutter.
Have you heard how close that fire got to your house?
I don't know what's going on there. They don't tell you exactly what's going on with the fire. They just kicking you out of your house. And
can you ride over there?
I never tried.
You want to ride over there this afternoon? When we knock off right by there, just see where it's at?
Yeah, see that little go there.
The other day, Simitrio had to evacuate his home, and they're being pretty vague about what's going on. So after work, me and him's going to ride over there and see if we can check it out, see how his house is doing.
It's 3 p.m., and the crew has been hurrying to get the equipment over to the church tract.
You know, we've been running around all afternoon trying to get these tractors out of this Lennon track. We already got Williams' loader moved over there, so all we got to do now is just set the deck up, and hopefully we can get the last 2 loads out of there.
But before they can get the deck set, the sky opens up.
Murphy's Law got us again. The rain's definitely going to make it hard to keep our momentum, but we did get our deck set up, but I'm not sure we're going to get the loads off, which is too bad. How many loads we get today? David said he needed 2 more. I guess we got 73. Yeah. What he said. At least we set up. It's some better wood anyway. I'm glad everybody hung in there and done what we had to get out of that place.
I am ecstatic to be leaving Lennon. I'm tired of driving 2 hours up there, and we finally got some good wood, so I'm really happy.
Good job, guys. Even though we didn't hit our 75-load goal, it feels good to have that terrible Lennon track behind us. Right now, we got a good spot. We got some good wood. The crew's a lot happier, and I'm sure we'll have some 100-load weeks in the near future. Simitrio. I told Simitrio I'd go with him tonight to check out his house. We're fixing to head out now, and we're praying for the best. There's the fire truck.
Oh, the fire truck back over there.
See that smoke over there? It looks like haze.
Yeah, they're probably right. They're close to my house.
I guess they just weren't taking no chances when they told y'all to get out.
I can see all this smoke and the firemen and the police. I'm worried about all this smoke over here. I don't know how close the fire is to the house.
As they get closer to the house, Bobby and Simitrio spot a fire official and stop to get an update.
Y'all got that fire out yet?
No, the rain did a pretty good job on it.
How close did it get over here?
It's hard to say. Phillips Road, Williamson Road, something like that.
Okay. Well, that's good. Y'all done a good job.
Maybe it'll rain some more.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. Don't see the orange flames down there nowhere.
The fire don't even make it over here.
Still there, man? Yep, I think it is.
Yeah, it's still there. Good.
Well, Simitrio, your house is still here.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long couple of weeks. I think the worst of it is behind us. Simitrio's back in his house. The dreadful Lennon track is behind us. It's weeks like this that make you think about the people that are around you, and I know that I work with a great group of people, and I am so blessed, and I couldn't do it without them.
Driving Joy to the hospital.
At the hospital?
As a new medical emergency stuns them all.
You've got to prepare yourself for the worst.
In recent weeks, the swamp loggers struggled at the difficult Lennon tract. Its bad wood and long drives led to low load counts.
A massive 12 loads.
I mean, you really are not making any money.
And infighting among the crew.
He was out of hand, he was out of line.
If you're going to be fair, be fair.
Now, they've moved closer to home to tackle the church tract. And Bobby's ready for an attitude adjustment.
This is the first day we're loading up here at the church track, and I can already tell the guys are in a better mood. I hope it'll pay off in loads. I've been bleeding profits for months now, and I really need to turn it around here.
Unlike the tract they just left, Bobby and his crew are hopeful that the 80-acre church tract will provide a higher quality of timber. It's also situated in close proximity to the pulp mill and Corbett Timber, one of Bobby's main hardwood clients.
There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get 100 loads a week, if not more. The numbers on this track should be huge. All right, what's going on? Where are all the friggin' trucks at?
I don't know. They certainly don't have that long commute as an excuse anymore.
I don't like the looks of this. This ain't the way to start a week off. We've been having a lot of trouble with the trucks lately. It just seems like nobody is in a hurry to get to the deck anymore. It's 10 o'clock. I've only loaded Joy and Gary. No Wayne, no Monkey, no Bo. We have a real chance to get up to speed on this track, but we can't do it if there's no one here to haul wood.
We just need the trucks. But I see Bobo that almost to Jacksonville. Where he going?
Bobo in Jacksonville.
A log trailer? With a log trailer hanging behind him. I was surprised when I see Bobo. I said, where are he going? Oh.
When I heard Bo was in Jacksonville, which is 70 miles from here, man, that really pissed me off. I don't know, but he's probably working with another crew so he can make some extra money. But we got a crew here that's pulling wood to the deck so we can load his truck. For the first time in ages, we can actually get 100 loads this week. For it to be possible, we need to have trucks backing in. He's looking out for himself and not looking out for the job.
Yeah. Well, getting the AC.
Yeah, it is getting hot. Have fun laying them down today.
I go try.
The whole thing was really bugging me, so when I got back in the loader, I gave Bobby a call.
Yeah, Dave.
Do you have Wayne and Monkey doing something for you down by Turnbull?
My bad. I should have let you know what was up. Dave was a little worked up. He didn't know that Monkey and Wayne were going to be tied up, and Justin gave Bo the okay to pull a load for another logger. We don't mind Bo doing stuff like that as long as it's a quick turnaround because we get part of the money, too.
Demetrio saw him heading to Jacksonville on his way in.
As far as I know, he was wasn't supposed to go no further than Burgall. He might have stretched the truth a little bit on how far you had to go out. You just concentrate on getting the rest of the trucks loaded.
Loaded. He pulls like that all the time. Makes something sound so good, Justin says okay, and then turns out it's not exactly what it was, and evidently he wasn't worried about getting 100. It's just that's all it is.
Bo's sister Joy has the misfortune of being the next truck on deck.
Hey, Joy, have you seen your brother lately? I heard he's hauling for another company. We got plenty of wood to haul out here.
Bye-bye should be here within the next 30 minutes.
I'm glad nobody's worried about this job and getting 100. They always worry about themselves.
Yeah, well, Justin knew about it. That's all I can say, because Justin gave him the okay to do it. I feel like you listen to Wayne Dave's talking right now. He's ill. I don't know if he's got his panties crossways or his hair's not parted just right.
I'm the one that's got to tell Bobby how many loads we get a day and then come up with a reason why. And I don't like pointing fingers at anybody, but, you know.
I can't answer nobody but myself. You can't let it test your butt because cramp's going to happen, you know? Just get a grip on yourself, adjust your underwear, and let's have a good day.
Coming in.
Oh, well, it's about time.
You take that up with Justin, Dave. I'm just doing my job, bud.
Bo finally hits the deck at 11:30 to pick up his first Goodson load.
I heard there's been a lot of talking around the deck this morning about where I was at. Me going up there kind of helped me, kind of helped Justin. I'm trying to cause no problem. I ain't gonna worry about it.
I still haven't seen Monkey or Wayne.
Yeah, they're coming. Better you blame it on me. I'll take it. You know, if Dave's got a problem, he can take it out on me. I gave Bo the okay to take the job. It just took a lot longer than anybody, thought it was going to take. I was just trying to make some extra money after, not making any at the Lennon track.
I think that 100 loads might be out of the question now.
What loads you got now?
8.
It's not out of the question. If we keep everything running. The truth is, I think everybody's a little burned out after Lennon track, but I think everybody will step up and we'll get 100 loads this week.
I think we can do it.
All right.
Just as employee tensions seem to be calming down, Bobby gets wind of another crisis on the home front.
Laura's kind of subtle with her hints. I got a text, and she normally don't text me. It says, I love you more today than I did 26 years ago. And I go, the 26 rung a bell. And guess what I figured out this morning?
What was that?
Today is my anniversary.
Oh, my God.
And I forgot.
Today? Yeah, Dad, he forgot his anniversary again.
Is that a grin of happiness or a holy?
I was trying to text, hey, baby, I couldn't figure out why I love you so much, but I remember it's another great year.
You know, my sister, I love her, but you don't want to be forgetting things like an anniversary with her. You're wasting time out here unless you think about something.
No, I got to think of something. I knew I had to get something that works fast, you know, like a preemptive strike. Hey, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? So I called my daughter and got her to order one of those fruit bouquets, the kind that the strawberries are dipped in chocolate. All right, sure. I know Lori likes those. Bye-bye. So I figured that'd keep her happy for a little while. Don't know. I gotta get her something else because, put up with me for 26 years. It's worth more than a strawberry. You don't know what she might want, do you?
I'm sure something shiny. Dad's really struggling with this, and it was kind of fun to watch him squirm.
There's a lot of things I could get her, but I need her input. Like she needs a car, but I don't want to get her something she don't want.
The problem with this track is it's almost 2 hours away from the house, and the more time he hangs out here, the less time he's gonna have to fix it.
Think I'll just buy her some flowers?
Flowers are good.
All right, man. I'll see you.
Yeah.
It was already pretty late when I left. At least the florist said she'd wait on me till I got there. I was so distracted, I didn't have time to check out the load counter.
Hello?
How many loads we get?
A big 18.
Oh, gosh. We should have got way more than that today. We're just going to have to tighten up tomorrow.
That'll work, man. Have a good anniversary.
All right. That ain't going so good. We'll make sure the home front goes better. How you doing?
Hello, how are you today?
Trying to stay at the doghouse.
Uh-oh. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay.
It's called Birds of Paradise. Maybe to make my home a paradise tonight. What are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing home so early?
I'm just thinking about any other place I'd rather be, especially on our 26th wedding anniversary.
Oh, pretty.
Picked them out myself. There's 26 points on it.
I'm not sure that he really realized what today was in the beginning. Yeah, that's a pretty. I love orange. So it was really nice to see him come home a little early today and treat the day special. So it made me feel special. I hadn't got you even a card because I knew that you probably didn't remember and I weren't expecting anything.
I'll carry out deed too. How about that? And you can pay the tab for my part of it.
They're pretty. I like them. Thank you.
I'm gonna go take a shower. You know, I have a million and one things to do in the swamp, but it's also my job to remind Lori how much she means to me. And if it wasn't for her, with the things that she does, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Can you do one of those little striptease dances? What are those guys called? Chippendales. Yeah.
Chip and chunk. It wouldn't be pretty.
You look as good as you did 26 years ago.
You're a good liar.
Coming up.
I got to try to take that wheel off.
Tire problems put Bo in the hot seat.
Right now we're down to 3 trucks and I got to get this going. God, my. Calm him down.
And later, an explosion rocks the deck.
Happy anniversary. How did it go?
Went great. 26 glorious years.
Was anything change?
It's getting better. It's like wine. She gets better with age.
With his anniversary safely behind him, the pressure is on for Bobby Goodson and his crew. They need to pick up the pace after a slow start Monday, if they hope to reach their 100-load weekly target.
We need 100 loads a week to keep the company healthy, and we hadn't been getting it for a while. And every time I pay a bill, I'm feeling the pain. So far, we're off to a good start this morning. We're 1 truck down. Gary had some doctor's appointment. I think the guys can still get 20 loads or more if we can keep things moving around here.
By mid-morning, the 4 trucks are all out on their first run. And Bobby and Justin turn their attention to another matter.
Dad and I promised to repair a piece of equipment for Corbett as a favor, so we're going to carry the service truck over there and take care of that. It'll probably keep us busy the rest of the day.
But by midday, none of the trucks have returned from their first run.
Looks like it's business as usual.
Got plenty of wood to haul now, nothing to put it on.
Once again, we have an empty deck. The holdup is all that's coming out is hardwood logs, and they go to a hardwood mill. And it's slowing everything down.
Corbett Timber, the closest hardwood mill, is overstocked and not accepting wood today. So the trucks must make the 39-mile trip to the Turnbull mill instead.
I know it's a long way, but it feels like they're taking their sweet time to get back. All right, here we go. Got us a trailer finally.
Over 2 hours after he left this morning, Bo finally returns to the deck.
This is only my second load today. If we're going to get 20, each one of us drivers is going to have to take 5. I think we're all feeling the pressure. The job's hard enough as it is.
All right, Bo, you're good. Get out of here.
But before he can get strapped down and off the deck, Bo discovers a problem on one of his tires. A hose connecting the air system that maintains tire pressure on his truck is broken.
That valve stem broke off. Means I can't put no air in that tire right there.
Bo has reduced his tire pressure to navigate the sandy dirt logging road, but can't hit the highway again until he can re-inflate each of the tires.
Hey, Tony, we got a jack around here. Justin was gone with the service truck, so I decided to fix the valve myself, but I didn't want to waste no more time. Probably in that damn service truck, where everything else is at. Turns out we only had one jack, and that's with the service truck, too. But I can't haul no wood till I get this fixed. We're down truck, because Gary's not here today, so right now we're down to 3 trucks, and I got to get this going. I got to figure something out.
Before Bo can attempt to fix the valve, he must first drop his 62,000-pound loaded trailer out on the logging road and return to the deck. Now, he must find a way to remove 2 160-pound tires without a jack.
I got to try to take that wheel off. But you got to put a valve stem on the inside tire. We needed something to lift the truck up, and I seen a spare filler sitting over there. Take the head over. I figured if the fella could pick up one of them big cypress trees, there wasn't no reason why it couldn't help me out here. Easy. Watch out, off. It's 100 degrees out, but I didn't want to let up. Truck drivers getting the blame for the low load count. Didn't want to get nobody nothing else to complain about.
Got to get it right there, boo-boo. That's where it said.
Wayne must hold the tire off the rim while Bo attempts to thread the new valve stem.
If it slips on my finger, I'm going to hang Wayne right here. God, mine.
Calm him down. I'm a hot doctor in the head and calm him down, look like. It's the tire man you working with right here. I'm a tire man.
He's in there.
That's good. Watch the hand. After Bo calm down, we got it done pretty quick. Calm teamwork, that's what I'm talking about.
What's the operator?
Underlay.
Underlay.
The new valve stem is in place, and a few minutes later, tires are back on the truck. But even with finishing the job at a breakneck pace, it's already 2 o'clock. And the truckers have lost at least 2 loads helping Bo get back on the road.
Yeah, I'm going to run that load over yonder. I'm coming back. Kind of a little major ordeal. They need to buy another jack and put it in the service trailer where we have something like that happen again. It's not real safe the way we had to do it, but at the time we had to do what we had to do. Truck coming out.
3 hours later, Bobby returns to the deck after receiving a disappointing end-of-day report from Dave.
Now, I was certainly disappointed when David told me we didn't get but 15 loads a day. It didn't help Gary being out. Gary hurt us, didn't he?
That 3-4 loads that he would have had.
We're 2 days into the week, and we've only got 33 loads, but I'm not ready to give up. I know this track has a 100-load a week in it, and I still want to see it happen. Y'all know how to do it. We got to have it, though. We got to end this week on a good week.
Yeah,
good
we
note.
Can do it. I know we can.
Coming up.
I think I bent my ball.
When a loader goes down, the crew pulls out all the stops to fix it.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, we're screwed.
And later,
yeah, tell them I'm going to get a contract truck down here.
the truckers face a harsh reality.
That's their fault now. It's not like they hadn't been warned.
Bring them on.
Yesterday, I had all them doctor's appointments. I closed all the way to getting that 100 loads.
Well, we're only sitting on 33. That means we're at least going to have to get 23 a day to get 100 by Friday.
10-4. Well, maybe we can pick it up a little bit today.
Although the swamp loggers have only managed to haul 33 loads in 2 days,
back it on in, sir.
they still have their sights set on a 100-load week.
It can still happen. You know, we just had a lot of stupid setbacks and stuff going wrong. And it's not going to be easy. Bo's running late. He had some kind of physical therapy to go to, but we just had to push to get it.
And 4. I think the whole crew's feeling a little bit of pressure today to get it in gear and get the load count way up.
The way the wood's coming out, I don't think that we're going to have any problems. Track coming out.
All right, guys, let's keep it moving. I'm tired of giving Bobby bad news every day.
All right, that's it. Well on out.
Good loaded. Coming out.
I can't believe this.
What's going on?
I think I bent my mower. We're going to have to shut down.
10-4. There's not much you can do about that.
The bar is the loggers' term for the saw they use to cut the logs before they can be loaded on the trucks. Without it, Williams' loader is useless, and the deck will be functioning at 50%.
Here it is, 11 o'clock, and we only have 5 loads out.
Got my rhythm off when I didn't get all the way up with the bar, and a piece of wood hit it. And I've been in logging 31 years, and that's the first time I've ever been a bar this morning. All I had on my mind was loading the truck as quick as I could. I must have cursed myself. Starting out bad today.
Have y'all got any sawbuck bars for those Riley sawbucks?
A quick call to the local parts stores brings more bad news.
Turns out nobody's got this in stock around here. We'll probably have to order, and it's going to take 2 or 3 days. The last thing we need right now is a loader down. Dave's having to load by himself while we deal with this, and that's really going to hurt our load count. I guess we'll just have to try to figure out some way to straighten this blade so we can use it until the other one gets here.
All right, set it down over that stump, see what we can do with it. We don't have a hydraulic press out here, so first thing we done, we put it on a block and try to beat it out. Get right there.
How's it coming?
Come a little bit, not much. That steel was so flexible, all you're doing is sitting there just bouncing it.
I got another idea.
So we took it to the service truck, tried to press it with the hydraulic legs on the back of it.
Dang it. And the hydraulic outrigger didn't work. The saw would flex, but it wouldn't bend. All right, I got one more trick up my sleeve.
I was getting really worried we wouldn't be able to pull this off. That's when Justin pulled out the big gun.
We got a 25-ton backup stumper just sitting around. I hope this is a case of bigger is better. If this doesn't work, we're screwed.
We end up taking it, laying it on a block of wood on a stump, and taking the head of the cutter and just kept pressing it. No more.
Come on. Come on. That's a tough daggone bore. Just frustrated, trying to get the right leverage to do the job. Face it that way towards the tractor, and we take the back of the head and see if I can push down on it. We just had to keep moving it around, trying to get the right angle. I think we did it, guys. Let's get it in and see if it'll cut some wood.
You have to pull out all the stops out here, just whatever makes it work. You got to go up.
Thanks to some swamp logger ingenuity, the repaired blade is back in the sawbuck in just under an hour and ready to be put to the test.
Considering how it could have turned out, I was feeling pretty good about things. Williams' loader was only down a couple hours. Oh. What's up, Bo? And that's when I got the call from Bobo. Yeah. And now he's hung up at the doctor's office, and he don't know when he'll be able to get over here, if at all. Anytime we don't get 20 loads on this track, it's a bad day. This is really going to blow the load count. Now we'll be lucky if we get 10 loads. There's not much we can do about the breakdowns, but I can do something about the trucks.
Hey, man.
You want me to try to get another truck in here?
It can't hurt us. I mean, if anything, we can get one more load a day.
I think the next step is probably to get some independent contractors in here to see if they can help pick up the slack. Well, A, either make the drivers tighten up, or B, maybe we just need another truck in here. I'm tired of getting asked, how many loads you get? We can't get 20, can we? Hey, we'll have to do something, so.
Bringing in contract trucks could boost Bobby's load count and increase his revenue, but it could also reduce how much money his regular truckers could make in a day.
You know, I'm sure the drivers ain't gonna be real happy about another truck being over here, but at the end of the day, I have to answer to Bob, and if we don't get 20 loads, you know, he's going to know why. So this is what I think we need is another truck. Yeah, I don't want trucks to be the problem.
Right.
See y'all in the morning.
Coming up.
What in the world going on, man? It's all bad.
Fire on the deck puts the crew in danger.
Smoke in the heat was just unbearable.
Don't breathe that smoke.
And later,
Chris was driving Joy to the hospital.
At the hospital?
Joy's health takes an unexpected turn.
We recommend the surgery immediately. Okay.
Here it is, Thursday morning, and for the second time this week, I show up and there's not a truck in sight.
Hey, what's that now?
Good morning.
We're going to have you extra trucks today.
I'm hoping so. Justin's going to make a couple calls.
I mean, you got to, man. We got to get some loads out.
Nobody here, and we're not starting the day off good to get 20 loads.
They're messing us up, man. They're messing us up.
Lack of motivation.
Either way, they're not going to be happy about it, bringing in somebody else.
It's their fault now.
Yeah.
It's not like they hadn't been warned, and if we start getting averaging 20-plus loads a day with an extra truck, guess what? That extra truck's going to stay here.
I only have one thing to say. Bring them on. Bring them on.
I'd rather have them lined up here waiting.
You ain't lying.
Well, let's go stack some wood since we don't have any trucks.
All right, man.
Contract truck always does stir up a little dust, and if this is what Bobby's got to do to make it produce, he'll park every damn truck he owns and just bring in all contract trucks. The ones that are hungry are going to get it done, and evidently our drivers aren't hungry enough.
What's up, Joe Monkey?
What's going on?
First load for the day?
Yeah, they're talking about going to get a contract truck down here.
Gonna get one or how many?
Just said a contract truck. Said we weren't doing our job.
Well?
They claim there ain't no trucks here in the morning. They start loading.
You gotta work together to make it work.
But the way they're looking at it, we ain't doing our job. Because we're not here first thing in the morning. But yeah, they're loading all our trailers with stuff we can't get off in the morning.
That's right.
So they're blaming it on us for not being here first thing in the morning. It's not the truck. The trucks are here. But I'm like the rest of them, about tired of hearing the trucks ain't here, the trucks ain't here. They're not even getting our spot trailers loaded every day. So evidently it's not that the trucks ain't here, there's something going on at the deck.
Well, we need to sit down at the round table and talk about it. What in the world going on, man?
Turn it off!
What?
Running away.
I was loading the truck, my engine just ran away.
David, it won't cut off.
I didn't know what to do.
It just kept going faster and faster. I tried to choke it off, but it just wouldn't stop. The whole deck of that loader was just shaking. That motor was going 3 times the speed it was meant for, and just finally it just came apart. The smoke and the heat was just unbearable. That's when we noticed the fire.
It's on fire. It's on fire.
Fire, give me fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher.
I was kind of scared there for a minute. It did catch on fire.
Where your fire extinguisher, Monkey? It's on fire.
And that turbo is 1,500 degrees, and if the oil hits it, it'll fire up. So you try to put it out as quickly as possible before it catches the fuel on fire, the hydraulic oil, and you'll lose the whole machine.
I need to hit it from somewhere else.
Don't breathe that smoke too much, Red.
Fortunately, everybody got down, nobody got burnt, but it was touch and go for a few minutes.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I ain't never had one run away like that.
It's the first time I've ever seen one run away. I mean, I've heard about it, but that's the first time I've actually seen one, just rev up until it, slung itself apart. It's locked up. I think the fuel pump went out and ran away. I guess the fuel pump had gone out. It just over revs and keeps dumping fuel in there until it locks up and stops running. Now we got to replace the whole motor and everything. There's no telling what it's tore up in there.
So much for nothing happening today.
Justin. What's up?
Just putting out a fire.
What happened now?
Williams loader. The engine blew up.
Kid.
I think the fuel pump went out. And it just ran away.
Did it catch on fire?
Yeah, man, it's out. I mean, it wasn't a bad fire, but the motor blew up and just had oil and stuff on it.
Oh, me.
You know, it's frustrating. We've been trying to get out of the hole ever since we left the Lennon track. And now we finally got on a good site, and we can't even get our loads now. And on top of that, this happens. But we're probably going to have to go get the apprentice loader. Well, you know, it's lucky we got the old backup loader, the apprentice. William can run that one until he gets his fixed. But it's going to be 3 weeks at the cost of about $20,000.
While Bobby's crew moves the old loader away for repair, Justin and Gary are transporting the apprentice loader to take its place.
The whole goal was trying to get our production up, back up to 20 loads a day, and everything's fighting against us right now, and this is probably going to hurt worse than anything. Just down to one loader, and now we're bringing in a backup loader. You ain't telling what could happen at any time. William's pushing off a spot for the loader right now, so until we get it over there, we'll try to set him up and get him back loading trucks while we figure out what to do about his loader.
Justin, I hate to be the bearer of more bad news, but I'm stuck.
You know, first the loader blows up, then we got the fire to deal with, and we can't even get the backup loader over here without having problems. You know, honestly, on a day like today, I'm afraid of what's going to happen next.
Why is it never easy?
Early loggers employed a difficult and dangerous method of loading logs onto vehicles. Using a peavey, a long wooden lever with a spike, loggers would roll each log by hand onto a wagon or sled. It's been a tough few days in the swamp for Goodson's all-terrain. Equipment problems and missing truckers hurt their load counts early in the week. And now, Williams' loader has blown its engine, putting them even more behind schedule.
Ain't no way we can get 100 loads now. There's so much stuff going on that it's just a bad deal all the way around.
Bringing in the backup loader has proven to be yet another challenge for the crew.
We definitely didn't need this right now. We've been struggling trying to get 20 loads a day. Now this sort of kicks us back, but we're going to see if we can't get back up to speed.
Well, today started off talking about a new contract truck that we were going to try to see if we can get 20 loads. Well, it turned out we're kind of glad we didn't get one out here today because they would have seen one loader running.
Hell no, the city's backing around.
Besides the $20,000 in almost 3 weeks it's going to take to replace the engine, it's definitely going to hurt the load count because the apprentice loader it's a pretty good old loader, but it ain't like, you know, the Tiger Cat. It's just an older loader, but William's a good loader operator, and he used to run this loader years ago, and if we can get it settled down for him, I think he'll do fine.
Grapple, main, stick, rotate, saw button.
I'll figure it out. It's going to take me a little while on it because it's stick control, and I haven't been on one of those for probably 25 years. Maybe I can get back up to par.
You know, it figures this stuff would happen right in the middle of a heat advisory. It's over 100 degrees today, and it just makes it tough. You got to kind of slow down and not get overheated and mess you up the rest of the day. I'm
kind of concerned about the heat today. I don't have air conditioning. Inside the cab, you're probably looking about 105, 110 with all the hydraulics. Can't sit here all day long there. You'll suffocate.
Hey, Williams, it's hot as hell today. You know what to do if you get hot on that damn loader.
Oh, yeah. Don't get overheated just to keep the job good because your health's more important than a load of wood. So hopefully everything will work out today.
You know, I think everyone is well aware of the dangers we face. They're working with heavy equipment, falling trees, and a swamp that can swallow you up at any moment. But most people don't think of the unseen dangers, like this heat and then the tremendous pressure we have to meet our load count every day. You know, if you're not careful, it can take a real toll on your health.
Hello. This afternoon, I got a phone call from Joy's husband, Buddy. What are you doing?
Well, I just wanted to let you know Crystal's driving Joy to the hospital.
At the hospital?
Yeah. She was feeling pretty bad last week, and she went in, they ran some tests, and guess what? She's got gallstones.
Gallstones?
Yep, same as you had.
Imagine that. What are they gonna do?
Well, after what happened to you, she just won't sit out. She's got an appointment with the same doctor you had.
I won't let nobody else do it with me. I'm gonna be right on with you. I was shocked and scared with all the complications and all I went through with, and it's not good. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Better yet, my own sister. All right. Well, keep me informed on what's going on. And be sure to tell Joy I love her.
I will. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Dave.
ahead, Gary.
Did you hear about Joy?
No, what about her?
Bo told me that it looks like she's going to have her gallbladder removed.
No.
Yep, just like Bo.
Well, if that's the case, she needs to go ahead and have that taken care of. I mean, we nearly lost Bo. He was in coma for a week. I mean, I guess all we can do is hope and pray that she'll be okay.
I copy that.
Miss Kraft, how are you doing?
Well,
I'm Dr. Goodarzi.
Dr. Goodarzi is the one that did my uncle's surgery, and he's back up and well, so apparently the doc knows what he's doing.
Tell me what's been happening to you.
about a week ago, I got a burn on my chest. And heartburn came down to my stomach. And for the last 3 or 4 days, I ain't been comfortable. So I went to the ER this morning. They done a CAT scan and he said he's seen gallstones in it.
Gallstones?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I say, well, your brother had gallstones as well, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
So he's enrolled in the family.
Evidently.
Maybe
I just want you to take mine out and send me home.
Okay.
Gallstones can cause a lot of pain and complications. Therefore, we recommend that they should be removed surgically if patient is medically fit.
Now, there are other issues in here, and partially I hear you're a smoker. So the best option, in my humble opinion, would be that you give up smoking for at least a week or so, let your lung rest, because the way you are coughing, there is a very high probability that we'll have complications.
I'd wait.
You'll wait?
Yeah, because Uncle Bobo's, he's healthier than you are. When it comes to smoking, and his lungs kind of reacted to the surgery.
I think that's a very good advice.
My Uncle Bobo had the same problem, and he doesn't even smoke, and it just about killed him. So I was really relieved when the doctor wanted to wait on her operation to see if her lungs got stronger.
The most important thing in here is that to really eliminate and reduce the risk factors, which is the smoking right now. Do you agree with that, or okay?
Get him sick.
Okay, fine. All right, but if you have that kind of nausea, then I think we have to probably take her to the hospital.
When I saw Joy in the office, and I was surprised that she could make it through the short visit. Therefore, I realized that waiting for her lung to clear up will outweigh the benefit of surgery. Therefore, we recommended surgery immediately and advised to be taken to the hospital immediately.
This nausea has been going on for a long time?
Yeah, it's been going on longer than the pain. It started first.
Well, then I think we better take her in.
I was a little worried by the way that Dr. Goodarzi reacted. He said that my mom was a high-risk patient, and her condition just got really out of hand really fast, and I just don't want anything to happen to her.
I think we have to prepare her for surgery before we do it,
Okay.
All right?
Coming up.
You pray?
Why not?
Joy is rushed into surgery as her family waits.
I can't lose her. She's my best friend.
It really tears your nerves up. You've got to prepare yourself for the worst.
Goodson's All-Terrain braces for another sweltering day in the swamp to reach their elusive daily goal of 20 loads. But the news of Joy's emergency surgery is weighing heavily on their minds.
Good morning.
Good morning, William. Well, I know that we need to maybe all keep Joy in our thoughts today because she's going into emergency surgery.
They were cutting it today?
Yeah, they don't want it to do the same thing it did to Bobo.
Yeah, well, I help it. She don't have no complicating thing like a Bobo was, you know.
See, because he didn't feel right for a couple weeks.
For a couple weeks, he stayed.
Yeah, and he didn't go to the doctor. She started feeling it, and
they will make it.
She went straight to the doctor, so.
Yeah, they're gonna make it. Maybe she don't stay too long over there. I guess let's get ahead of the game before it be too late.
The faster we get on the loaders, the faster this day goes by.
We get it over. All right, guys, see you.
All right. So far, we only have 55 loads. We need 20 more to get our break-even mark of 75. It's not going to be easy. With Joy in the hospital getting operated on and Bo there with her, we're down 2 trucks. But Justin was able to bring in 2 extra drivers.
That's my little brother driving in there. Y'all kind of look out for him.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad to have something to do. I'm in between jobs right now.
We'll look out for little bro.
The second truck is manned by a face even more familiar to the crew.
What you doing, old man?
After leaving this job several months ago for greener pastures,
So how many of them not too happy I'm back?
EJ has agreed to help out for a day.
Yeah, he said no come back for everything. Oh, it's okay, man.
I had to come back to aggravate you. Justin called me this morning and said that I could come over here and get a load and all, and got over here, and it was good to see everybody. I'll get them to stay over here.
Now it's all about hustle. We have enough trucks, so Bobo and Joy don't have to worry about us. I mean, they have more than enough to deal with today.
You know, it's probably been about 2 months since Bo was here. Joy, his sister's up here today. And I knew if I went to the woods, I wouldn't make it here before Joy, you know, went into operation. So I came by the hospital first to see her. How you feeling?
I'm having a bad hair day.
You'll do anything like your brother to get out of work. I can't believe it.
The chocolate's filled.
There you go. You're supposed to go in the back.
Right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
You gonna pray?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. I pray, dear Lord, that you be with the doctors, be with Joy, be with her family. Just make her better, dear God. For your son's precious name we pray. Amen. Amen. We'll see you in a couple hours. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
I got a lot of trust in God. I really do. I got my family here. I don't want them to worry. I mean, that's my main concern right now, is that they're going to be fine. We got to take care of Daddy while Mama's in there.
Excuse me, love you too. My mom, she means the world to me. She's not like anybody else I know.
All right, are you ready, Miss?
I'm ready, honey.
All right.
She's my best friend. And I can't lose her, especially something stupid like this.
We'll take good care of her for you.
Oh, yeah. Me and Joy has been married 19 years. She's my stone. She helps me. I love you.
Love you too, baby.
Told me she loved me, and she'll see me when she come out. And like I told her, I love her, and I'll see her shortly. She's very important to me.
Back on the church tract, Bobby's crew makes one final rally to reach the ever-elusive goal of 20 loads in one day.
Hey, Dave, how we doing?
Looks like you're number 16, Gary.
If they can deliver 75 loads this week, they'll break even and keep Bobby out of the red.
What's up, Dave? How we do?
Man, we tried, but we didn't wind up with 17.
How about for the week?
Man, 72.
72. Joey being out puts the truck down, though.
Yeah, man, but I know that's got to hurt the pocket.
Yeah, but I just left the hospital, and it's amazing how fortunate we really are, you know?
Man, I mean, we've all been lucky. Any word on Joy yet?
She should be getting out of surgery right about now.
Let me know if you hear something.
I will, Dave. Have a good weekend. Let's get out of here.
All right.
We arrived on this track expecting a record number of loads this week, but with all the breakdowns and delays that are out of our control, we only ended up with 72 loads. It's not ideal, but the load count is not as important as what's going on with Joy right now. We're all on pins and needles waiting to hear how her surgery went, and we're just praying that everything's okay.
Dr. Forrest, dial 118, please. Dr.
So that's a waiting game now, and you just sit there and watch the clock, you know, and just hope everything's fine.
The waiting is the hard part. It's about to drive me insane. They told us it was going to be an hour, and it's been almost 2 hours just about. It really tears your nerves up.
Feels like eternity out here waiting for it, to see what's happening, because honestly, I think this is the longest, besides moving out on my own, I've been away from my mom, and I don't like it.
You've got to prepare yourself for the worst. You hope and pray for the best, but baby, all we can do is pray to God about it, put it in his hands, and let him roll the boat like he sees to be fit.
The operation went very well. The gallbladder was, of course, chronically infected.
Right.
This is not, I don't think this is the first attack she's had. This is no way like your problem.
Thank God.
I really would like to see her have antibiotics and have good breathing, have good oxygenation of the lung before we could send out. But so far, so good, John.
Thank you, Dr. Godarzi.
Thank you, Doc.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it.
She's a very tough lady. I mean, she was fighting to get up and walk in the operating room, and we had to sort of calm her down a bit. Her probably expectation that she might go home tomorrow may not be met, but we have to see.
Hey, baby, how you feeling?
Ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm ready to get you home, too. Yep, look at there.
Hey,
Talk about him, and there he
Good to
is.
see you. How have you been?
I'm doing good. A lot better now. I limited my pain medicines. Didn't take it every time they offered it.
Well, you're a tough lady.
I am.
I'm very pleased with your progress. This lady is amazing.
Yes, she is.
After all she had been through, I was doubtful last night. But today, the way she's bounced back, I'm very happy that she could go home.
Thank you.
You've done a great job. We appreciate having you.
Thanks a lot.
Y'all have a
Bye,
good
baby. I'm sorry I put so much stress on you.
You ain't putting no stress on me. I just want you all right.
I'm all right, baby.
All right.
There's some things that's going to change in my buddy's life. Can't believe I've been 4 days without a cigarette. Since I've been in the hospital, I haven't smoked anything. I'm hoping that I can quit smoking.
I'm going to try to quit with you.
If I can do it, you can do it. I'd much rather make the changes and be here with him and not make the changes if one of us be gone.
Look at there. Our old mansion.
Home, home, home.
Come on, buddy. You glad Mama's home?
I can't.